Hey, yes,
Salute, bro.
absolutely.
Hey,
So
I
we are
drank
getting
some.
ready to be live. We are uh gonna be talking about the NFL honors tonight, as it's going to be shown on Fox at 7 to 9 Mountain Standard Time. The I'm interested to see who is going to become the Walter Payton Man of the Year. They that's a pretty prestigious award. Um,
Bro, seriously, right now I'm
Mhm.
wondering how they're gonna fuck Josh Allen out of the another MVP. For real.
Right. What's
Hey,
up,
DTN.
DTN? What's going on? Cheers, my brother.
Doesn't it feel like they're gonna try to hose Josh Allen again? I mean,
Maybe.
he already should have had one of Lamar's, right?
Mhm.
I mean,
I
he's
agree.
been pretty good, dude. It's literally the only team that's been up there with the Chiefs in the AFC every damn year. I mean, the Ravens show up and stuff, but they don't get stuff done in the playoffs, and the Bills seem to make
Yeah,
it just far enough to lose against the Chiefs. It's too bad
that
too.
deal.
I mean, it sucks too because my bro Anthony is a Bills fan. DTN, I gotta tell you, oh, Saquon gets MVP, that would be so cool, man.
I'd be okay with that.
I'd be totally okay with that. I mean, I'm really okay with just about anybody getting it, really. But at the same time, Josh did a really good job this year, and he made it all the sneaking way to the AFC again, or the championship. I mean, again,
Yeah, he did.
and that's it. And it's like we said last year, Anthony. We'll probably see you in the playoffs again this coming year. J Dog's here. What's up? It is going
Going down on
down,
Sunday,
bro.
baby.
Nice. Dude, the Eagles are so good that they've been to the Super Bowl twice in 3 years. I mean, the Chiefs didn't leave, but the Eagles have been there twice in 3 years. They
Yeah,
literally have outdone San Francisco. There's a few teams out there that are just god dang the scariest teams. And right now it's
that's right.
looking like the Chiefs they set the bar really, really high.
Yeah.
Um they've taken over. I wasn't gonna try to say anything about a dynasty or admit anything like that because I like to see 10 years before I can call it anything. I say the Steelers had a dynasty. They got six goddamn rings in that franchise.
Yeah.
Dallas has had a dynasty. San Francisco's had a dynasty. The
J Dog,
Patriots
you say
had the greatest
yeah.
dynasty for real.
J Dog, you say the MVP is the only thing that's interesting, but what about the Walter Payton Man of the Year award? Who's going to get
I
that
mean,
one? I
the
mean,
Man of the
that's
Year award, dude, just having your name with Walter Payton and getting that award gets you into the Hall of Fame. Like literally, just getting that award
Mhm.
gets you a spot. Your name's in the Hall of Fame now. I mean,
Oh here. Yeah.
that's pretty cool, Anthony.
Yeah. Do me a favor, everybody. If you're on the chat, go ahead. If you haven't done
Family,
already, please like and subscribe to my brother
fins
here.
up. Dude,
And
is that fins up? Nice. Hi, fins
yeah.
up. What's up? I'm glad you guys are stopping by. I'm kind of losing my voice.
Yeah.
You might be able to hear it, but I'm gonna try to let Anthony do the awards thing, and so he can talk about what's going on there. But
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
try to
excited
talk
to
to
see
you
what
guys till I
happens.
go
I really
hoarse.
am. Thank you guys very much, man. This is exciting.
I'm going hoarse, but I'm still gonna smoke a cigarette because I ain't no quitter.
Yeah, the
Oh,
rookie of the year is definitely a lock, and the defensive player. Who is the defensive player of the year or the DOTF?
in my
That's
opinion, oh
uh
my gosh, there's been so many good ones, Anthony. That's so hard. That's really hard to do.
PS2.
I
Who?
I mean, I can say who I think on the Chiefs, but as far as like that's just voting with my heart, really. And I know that there might be a couple guys up in the running, but Literally all year, I watched Chris Jones take double teams and just eat them. Sometimes they had 3 on the guy.
I got you, Patrick Surtain. Surtain. Yeah.
Surtain is something else, dude.
Honestly,
Interceptions.
yeah. Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is going to probably get Rookie of the Year, and it's going to be by a landslide. I like, Bo Nix might get a couple votes, but who knows? He may or may not get some, but I have a feeling, Jaden Daniels by far is going to be Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I believe he should be.
I don't know. I mean, it could possibly be more unanimous more than anything, to be quite honest. I don't see Bo Nix even.
Bo was
Do
fun to
you
watch.
think he'll
He's
get a
really
vote? Do you think he would
electrifying,
get a vote?
man.
Hmm.
Bo's got a winner's aura around him and
Yeah.
stuff. And he's electrifyingly fun to watch, really. And
Mhm.
well, except if he's playing against the Chiefs, then I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, and this is from a Chiefs fan. Like he's turned the Broncos into something that's really exciting and fun to watch. And how about that? Like he deserves some sort of honors for that. And I realized that Jaden turned the Commanders into a playoff team, like for real, like a scary playoff team. And they were hungry. But he kind of, I guess all of the Commanders, they just kind of ran into this fucking wall that is the Eagles.
Yeah.
And that's a hard wall to climb unless you know what's up, right? And I think there's only one other team in the league that can fight the Eagles really over the last while. Over the last while.
Yeah.
Because gosh damn, that's a good team, bro. This is gonna be such a fun Super Bowl.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
So the comeback player of the year, Sam Darnold and Aaron Rodgers. And honestly, Aaron didn't do as well as he should. I think what's crazy is that Damar Hamlin is actually one of the finalists for comeback player of the year, even though he was comeback player of the year last year, which I don't understand. So that'll be interesting to see.
Are the awards on for you?
No, it's not.
I told you
It's
so.
what the heck is going on here? Why is it said it was on Fox.
Oh no.
So
I don't know, man. Maybe go to the NFL Network and see if they're gonna
no,
put it
I'm
on
gonna
there for
I'm
you.
gonna go. It has. I don't. I don't understand why it's not on here. Give me a second. Let's get on YouTube TV here.
If Gonzo gets comeback player of the year, huh? So Hail Mary Commanders play of the year? I don't know. I don't know about that because I saw Saquon Barkley jump a dude backwards. I don't know. Saquon's probably going to get just 2 armfuls of awards and just be walking home trying not to drop that shit, man. Yeah.
So it looks like
Um,
Fox 13 doesn't want to give us or our NFL honors, man.
I'll just sit here and talk about stuff. I imagine we can figure it
The
out,
program
but
is blocked. NFL Network is blocked in my area.
why is it blocked in your area, dude?
Yes, it is.
What'd
Oh,
you
because
do?
it's
Do you
supposed to
vote
be on Fox.
Democrat or something?
It's supposed to be on Fox. This is crazy. I am blown away right now. Wow. I am blown away right now. So
Pardon.
it looks like it's not going to be on till for another hour from what it looks like now.
Offense player of the year is a lock. Um, I really think offensive player of the year is a lock for Saquon, but they're not going to let him win multiple. That doesn't make good TV. So I think maybe they're just going to give Saquon the MVP because if they give it to Josh, that makes me think they're favoring quarterbacks too much these days.
So it
Saquon
looks,
really, he went
yeah.
from a team like the Giants where he wasn't bad. He actually made the Giants look really good. And then he goes to a team that can actually throw some blockers out there and just fucking OJ Simpson yards, man. That guy's obviously the offensive player of the year. There's talk about the whole league changing to a running league just because this guy did so goddamn good. And I don't think that's a good idea. I I think all you're trying to do there is just get running backs paid more, and receivers are already paid too much, you know. I think I'm I'm a Chiefs fan, so most of my life was like a Chiefs power run. So we had great running backs, okay receivers, okay quarterbacks, but now we got a great quarterback. So I say, chuck that fucking ball. I don't know, man. I don't know. So um, there's been a lot of guys on offenses this year just totally kicking some ass. But why not give offensive player of the year to a guy like Cody Ford from the Bengals, who's a lineman? Like if you don't know who that is, go watch the Bengals play and watch that guy's feet. This is a monster, and he can dance like a ballerina. That guy's goddamn good, bro. I spent a whole episode just talking about how great I thought he was. And so why can't OPOY be a lineman? Those guys are so underrated, bro.
It looks like they're gonna. It's not gonna be until 8 o'clock for whatever
So
reason.
so I like what DTN said. He learned that Kittle won the salute, like the salute to the service award, right?
Yes.
And I gotta tell you, bro, watch George Kittle during a national anthem. What he is doing is making up for all of the hate that used to go towards that one guy that knelt. And I don't think Kittle even realizes he's doing it. He's just that genuine of a guy. What a great guy. George Kittle, probably one of the coolest guys, I think, one of the coolest personalities for sure in the NFL. I don't know the man personally, but I have heard a lot of good things. And I like the way he does that because you can see in his heart that he's saluting the country just when he's listening to the national anthem, man. How about that, bro? That's pretty cool. Me and Anthony stand up every time they do the national anthem, and we take off our lids and we stand with our hands on our hearts, man. I just I don't even care about the politics. I just love all the people that are here, that are Americans. You guys are good folks, man. We try to get along well. We try to do this the right way and be parts of the machine. And every one of us little cogs turns the machine, you know. And George Kittle is a cog in the machine like us. So I
So,
like it that he salutes our service members and our country. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. How was that? Did I do okay there? George, hope you seen that. Or hope you see it one
so
day.
are you watching Are you watching the NFL honors, J Dog? Because I can't find anything on the NFL honors whatsoever.
So
Must
I
be a
can
Utah.
find news and forums and stuff, bro. And
So
so
I on NFL Network is blocked for me. I can't watch anything on NFL Network.
I'm gonna check out what Reddit does. Here we go. Continue.
This is frustrating because it's supposed to be on Fox and it's not on Fox. They have Hell Kitchen on, and the NFL Network is blocked. I can't watch that.
It's okay, bro. Let's just sit here and talk about some football. I mean, we can talk about who we want and who we think deserves it. And between Saquon and Josh, that's gonna get scooped up. I don't think anybody else really has a shot. Do you? You think Lamar's got a chance in hell? Anybody? Wait,
He might
Anthony
get it.
looks bummed out. It's on Fox 5. Okay. Channel 5 for us is 13. We're out west. I moved west out of Kansas and came out this way to, what they say, go west, young man, and make your money. And yeah, shit works.
That's NBC. It's the hunting party on NBC. But it shows on my TV guide NFL honors on Fox.
I'm watching
And
Beavis and Butthead on my computer. That's
I'm
real.
I'm a little disappointed because I was hoping that we get to watch it and and react, but I guess the chat will just tell us what's going on, and
I'm
we'll
down
go
for
from
that,
there.
dude. I'm down for
Because
that. We got great chats going on here, by the
I'm
way.
a little disappointed about it, but hey, you know what it is what it is.
So J
But I
Dog's
don't.
on your side, bro. He knows you're
So
gonna get this figured out.
well, no, it's what's going to happen is Fox 13 is
Pardon me.
our Fox on our side is going to show it an hour later so that they can, if there's any bloopers or any edits, they're going to edit it because it's Utah.
Oh, because it's Utah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they censorship is real. But when I moved to Utah and I found out what a great place this is, how
Did that just happen,
people that live
DTN?
here, bro.
Jaden Daniels just got it, huh?
Okay, there we go. Now Saquon. Now we know what Saquon's after. So nice. You know what? Jaden
Dude,
Daniels deserves it, bro. He deserves it, man. God
Jaden
damn, that kid
Daniels,
was fun to watch
yeah,
this year, bro.
he was fun, and he's going to be fun next year too. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens. That's awesome. I'm happy for that young man. He did a good job. I'm about to put it on ESPN just so I can.
I showed Anthony this earlier. Look at this handle. I made this knife. I made this knife. That hilt comes down and curves down and goes that far in. And it's glued in, and I put a bunch of string on it to hold it just around the little nip right here, just to make sure it would never slip. And I'm
So
telling you, it worked out pretty well.
that's awesome. That's
Silly,
a
huh?
nice looking knife, Jamie. That
Silly,
really
huh,
is.
man? I mean, I like cool shit like that. I got the swords and I got
Mhm.
crossbows and all that crazy shit too.
J Dog. So did he get offensive rookie of the year and rookie of the year, or is it just one and the other?
So wait a minute, defensive or offensive? So there's also rookie of the year. But then, so like that's why they can do this for such a long show, because they'll have it split up to a whole bunch of different guys who are going to get
Yeah.
something, you know? Otherwise, what kind of goddamn
Okay.
award show is that, man? If like 40 people come in hoping for an award and only one guy gets to leave, that's not cool.
So he ended up getting offensive rookie of the year so far. And so rookie of the year is going to be a separate award. And I'm pretty sure he'll get that too.
You
I'm
think
pretty sure.
so?
Yeah. He was
And
balling
offensive
out.
rookie of the year too?
Yes. Dude, Jaden Daniels is the beast.
Hang on,
like I said, I think
hang
he
on,
deserves both of them.
hang on. Lad McConkey could get rookie of the year. I know that maybe he's not one of those guys that's looked at by a lot of people, but goddamn, dude, that kid was a game changer. He was a game changer.
Hey, I like Lad McConkey too, but he's going to be up there. But I guarantee you, Jaden Daniels is going to get it. The only reason why I say that was because he helped the Washington Commanders make it to the NFC Championship.
Okay. Okay, that's a good argument. I like that.
You
I
know,
can take that
and he
for a good
balled out.
argument.
I mean, hell, he had that Hail Mary. I mean, he's just amazing. So they're showing the Defensive Player of the Year highlights. This is awesome. Ben Johnson was announced Assistant Coach of the Year.
Nice.
Okay. Ben Johnson was he was with the God, what was he? So PS2, Patrick Surtain is officially Defensive Player of the Year. Good job, Patrick Surtain.
Nice. I mean, for sure, dude. He was goddamn awesome. So what do you think? Are the Bills going to let Von Miller go and pick up like
He's under contract, and
Khalil Mack or somebody, dude?
from what I'm understanding, they're restructuring his contract. He's going to
Yeah.
stay a Buffalo Bill for another year.
Is it?
He's going to be a Buffalo Bill for another year. It's happening.
Good. 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 I like him. He's a tough player. You got to use him right. You can't just throw him out there every fucking play, right?
Yeah. Well, does that interfere with the Super Bowl? Because if Offensive Rookie of the Year doesn't go to Saquon because Zach Bain
No way.
didn't get Defensive Player of the Year.
A rookie of the year can't go to Saquon.
Yeah. Saquon was
Saquon's not a
he was a
rookie.
giant last year.
Yeah, he's not a rookie.
He's been in the
But
league for about 3-4 years now,
yeah,
maybe 5.
he got paid and he left and got paid to go to the Eagles, and then they made it worth their money. You know what I mean? What if Zach Bond gets comeback player of the year? So comeback player of the year
It's just
is
a comeback Player of the
either
Year.
that's like offense or defense. Like they
Mhm.
don't just say defensive comeback player of the year or offensive. Um, I thought that Alex Smith deserved comeback player of the year.
He got it too.
I know. I thought he deserved that, dude. When when his leg did a Theismann and flopped around in front of everybody
Yeah.
90 or 100 times because they like to see blood and guts on the TV. It made me just horrified, bro. I loved Alex Smith.
And
He made me
he actually
horrified.
got an infection and almost died from it.
Yeah, dude, he fought that shit for a while. And I
Yeah, they
mean,
were doing a
honestly,
documentary on his injury. I think about a couple years after his injury or a year after, and he had getting an infection on there, and they almost cut off his leg. I mean, it
right?
was so bad that they almost did it.
Ugh, how spooky is that? And then
Yeah,
somehow beating it. I mean, he had 70 million bucks guaranteed. I would imagine you could get some good medical stuff done.
right. I mean, you should.
I mean, there's a reason generals weren't having their legs sawn off in the Civil War, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else did. Everybody else got their legs sawed right off, but not a general or a commander or whatever, because they had the gold.
Alex
70
Smith
mil
was a
guaranteed does it.
Alex Smith was a quarterback. He played at University of Utah, and then he was drafted by the San Francisco 49ers.
Alex Smith was the starter before Patrick Mahomes in
Yeah, that
Kansas
as
City.
well.
And he
But yeah,
was
he was
literally just good enough to make playoffs and lose. Somewhat kind of like a Sam Darnold or a Josh Allen. Oh, did that happen? Oh, that just happened. Come on, Anthony. I'm
you're
fucking
horrible.
playing,
You're
bro.
horrible. You're
Why?
horrible.
Why don't you
Horrible.
come back at me, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
No, seriously though, he was really good for he was probably the best system quarterback I ever saw.
He would have,
Um,
you know what? I believe if he would have started for the 49ers against the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl, I
yeah,
bet you he would have had that Super Bowl ring.
yeah, but
That's my opinion.
those jerks, they fired him because he followed concussion protocol. That's why his brain is still intact. He's one of the smartest guys in an interview. uh, like just a genius, bro.
I
But that's why
appreciate you, J Dog. Hey, I appreciate you for being on here for me, man. I hear you. I'm upset because I was hoping we could talk about this together and actually see this together, but unfortunately, things are what they
you know
are.
what. That's
And
cool. I'm glad you're here for Anthony, bro.
I appreciate you, man. You have
I
no
might
idea.
tease Anthony, but seriously, that's my bestie in the world, bro. Like I totally got
Cheers
his
to you,
back.
J Dog. For real, man.
I'll cheers, J Dog, bro.
I mean, if
Cheers,
you were at
bro.
my house, you can have any beer in the house as long as the Corona, right? What
As
movie was
long as
that?
it's
Was
a
it Fast
Corona,
and the Furious? Fast
you can have any beer you
and
want
the
as long as it's
Furious
a
with
Corona.
Dom.
Isn't
It-
that
you
what
know.
Henry Ford said about black cars? You can have any color of car you want as long as it's black. Funny stuff. I think the only reason Henry Ford started making different colored cars is because his wife wanted a different car or a different color or something.
I want red. Give me red. Come on
I
now.
think
I
she
want
wanted a
red.
blue car, bro. I think she threatened to go behind his back and buy a car from a different maker because they would paint it blue for her. I don't remember
She wanted
exactly
red
the
stick. She
details.
wanted red. She wanted lipstick red. Okay, that's what happened. That's what she wanted.
Oh,
Lipstick red.
oh, like Kansas City Chiefs were lipstick red. J Dog,
Oh,
tell
that's
me
awesome.
what's it gonna take for the Chiefs to be able to stop that goddamn beast that is the Eagles? What is
Saquon
it gonna
Barkley,
take
man.
for my team to
Woo!
actually have a chance here?
Saquon Barkley, what a beast.
Do you think Saquon's the only beast on that team, bro? I mean,
No.
come on, man.
What about AJ Brown? Ooh.
Dude,
What
we were
about
watching Brown
Goddard?
kick some ass the other day,
You
weren't
got
we?
Goddard, that tight end.
I like
Ooh.
Goddard, one of the best tight ends in the game, bro. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Right next to,
Hell yeah. Gosh,
Uh,
it's kind of nice because Chiefs fans and Eagles fans have a decent relationship these days. We're both champions, so everybody fucking hates us, right? They
yeah.
either pick a side, like, oh, I want the Chiefs to win or I want the Eagles to win.
Eva,
But
is that
they're
you?
literally against us both because we always just keep going there. They just have to feel it from the NFC side, right? And then the Kelsey boys, they brought us all together like, hey, we can actually be bros, you know? So I kind of like the Chiefs Eagles idea for the Super Bowl. I think the rematch was coming. Um, I hope it's better than the fucking Tyson and that one clown shoes fight. Remember when Mike Tyson showed his butt cheeks? I, I hope it's better than that fight. Are you muted? He muted me. Jelly Roll's there. Wearing
Oh,
Titans
sorry.
jersey.
I
Nice.
was talking to Evelise. I'm trying to get her to give me a beer.
Oh, okay. You're
I
good,
might
bro.
have to go. I might have to go get it. Yeah, Snoop Dogg is hosting. Snoop Dogg
I
is
like
hosting.
I like Snoop. I mean, where Snoop is, there's money is. I like old Snoop. NFL awards. Show me Snoop. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. 11 minutes ago. 1 hour ago.
All right, we solved the dilemma. We're good. Had to get back on over here. I forgot I moved it.
You're good, bro.
It's
Am I
it's
watching? No, I am not watching. I'm actually for real just sitting here by my computer, like kind of like low key listening to Beavis and Butthead and giggling and shit, and kind of letting Anthony have this one, bro. You know, I mean, it's funny, but I like reading the chat. And honestly, as far as the awards, that's fun and stuff. But I mean, if it's not gonna be on the TV or whatever, what you know, eh.
offensive player of the year. I'm picking Jaden Daniels. Who do you have? Who
You
does
think
everybody have before
so?
it's announced?
Offensive Player of the Year.
You're gonna
They're
pick
going to
Vlad
give it to
McConkey?
Saquon, and they're going to give Josh Allen the MVP.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forget offensive player of the year. Yeah, because you already have Jaden Daniels. That's true. Saquon's probably gonna get
It's
it.
going to be a split between
Yeah.
Josh and Saquon here, and so whoever gets that doesn't get the MVP. I mean,
Oh yeah, Jamar Chase could possibly get it too. He was
he
pretty
ain't
good.
getting it, dude. He ain't getting it. He didn't do shit near as good as Josh and Saquon, for real.
Mhm.
That's a fact, dude. And I got nobody on my offense to be a dog in this fight. You know, I mean, I got guys I love a whole bunch, and I know that they're just already Hall of Famers and stuff. But no, this is not our year.
Saquon won
Uh-huh.
it. Saquon won
Yeah,
it.
so Josh is gonna get the fucking MVP, bro.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson's right there with him though.
So we can watch Lamar choke his ass off in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Who beat Lamar Jackson?
Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did that happen?
Oh, it did happen. Oh.
Oh, it did. Funny, Anthony.
Hey, you know what? I like Saquon Barkley. I am. You know what
That guy's
he said? I'm going to tell you
he's a
something about
fucking
Saquon Barkley
hero,
here.
bro.
I want to tell you something about Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
He said something in a pregame show on on Fox Sports before one of the games, and he told them this is the happiest he's ever been as a football player.
I mean,
He
he went
said,
to a
yeah,
franchise that takes care of their players.
yes,
They have it. It's a cultural family kind of
yeah. That's what I was
feel
getting at
over
here.
there.
That's what I'm
Oh,
getting
okay.
at.
Sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying that he's happy. I'm sorry, but they're looking at Lamar's 41 TDs and 4 interceptions. Felt like that's why they're looking at, oh, well, that's stupid. But you know what? It is what it is. But back to Barkley, though. Barkley said that the Philadelphia Eagles locker room or organization, it feels like a family. It feels
Yeah,
like, that's what it feels like. You know what's up,
that's
Salt
what
and
it
Fishing?
takes, bro.
No, yeah, for fact. It's
Has to be a
crazy. And
brotherhood,
he
or
is,
that fucking
yeah,
group of bikes won't ride together. You know,
yeah. And I tell you what, he's special. Saquon Barkley is special. What a talent.
salted fishing is here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what a talent.
There's my bro.
What a
Yeah.
talent.
I know salted
I
fishing's
have
great. Are we talking about salted fishing, or are you still talking about Saquon?
Barkley. I'm creaming all over him. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I love
What a
Saquon
talent!
Barkley. I can't believe the
Funny.
is there an Eagles fan in here? I'm kidding. Just
See,
joking.
I told you he's a
LOL.
hell of a talent. God
Uh-huh.
damn it.
Yeah, but the Giants organization messed up. They let him go, and you know what? The whole organization's going to shit anyways. John Moore needs to
I
do
think it
something.
can be fixed, bro. I think it can be fixed before it becomes a complete dumpster fire.
Yeah,
I think he
Moore.
can put that out and resurrect it. The problem is they share a stadium, and I don't think that ever is going to really work for a team's mentality. I mean,
Comeback player of the year highlights. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Yeah.
so who got the MVP? They just want to show
They're gonna do
all of Lamar's
MVP
stuff.
at the end. They're gonna do MVP at
So they're
the
gonna show
end.
Josh's season next to get everybody on Josh's side right before he wins this shit, huh?
You want to know what? Let me tell you something. The
That's
Baltimore
how it's gonna
Ravens.
work.
How many? Let me ask you this: how many Pro Bowl selections did the Ravens have compared to the Buffalo Bills?
Pro Bowl is
I know it's nothing,
a
but I
fucking
know it's just
joke,
garbage.
dude. What do they play?
But
Badminton and shit? You
yes,
know, like they
the
play
Ravens
they play
had
like
I think
hide
9
and seek
people.
and tag.
Yeah, the Ravens had
So good.
9 people selected to the Pro Bowl, and Buffalo only had 2.
Justin Jefferson talking about Randy Moss.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, Randy
that's
Moss
pretty
might be
cool.
highlighted this today. I can't wait to watch this. It's gonna happen in a
Randy
half
Moss is
hour, and
probably the greatest
we're gonna be an
receiver
hour
we've ever
behind.
seen. Anthony,
Uh-huh.
did you hear me?
What's that?
Randy Moss is probably the greatest receiver we've ever seen in football.
He is
Ever.
by far.
Ever.
In his rookie year, he was amazing. I followed the Vikings. His
Over
first
this
year,
last
I loved
decade,
watching the Vikings. I loved
yeah.
when the Vikings were playing on TV. I would watch it. If it wasn't the Bills game, I would watch the Vikings play. When Randy Moss was a rookie, and yeah, I missed the Randy Moss years too. And you know what? I forget to tell you, Randy Moss had cancer and he beat it this year. That's
Yeah,
what they're
dude.
talking about right now.
That's fucking crazy cool,
That's what they're
dude.
talking about
Hell,
right now.
Jim
I guarantee
Kelly,
you.
he's in the class with Jim Kelly, one of the greatest to ever play the game and beat cancer.
Yeah.
And beat cancer. Wow, dude.
Yeah,
I
you know
fucking
what?
love
I
Randy
have nothing
Moss.
but admiration. I have love and respect for that man. I don't know the guy for sure. I don't know him honestly, personally, but I would love to meet him one day and be like, "Wow, dude, you're the best." Because he
For
played with
real,
the best
dude.
too.
So the best over this last decade, DeAndre Hopkins. I
Mm-hmm.
can't think of anybody better. And I can back this up by saying now that he's older and slower, he still
Mm-hmm.
catches that fucking ball. You just put it in the area, he's gonna get it. But he did something to Xavier Worthy this year that I don't think anybody noticed. We got DeAndre Hopkins, and we said there's this young kid who's the fastest that's ever been in the NFL,
Mm-hmm.
and he just can't fucking catch, right? Like he can, but he was worried too much about going and getting wide open, right?
Yeah.
And then within 3 weeks of having I would say 5 weeks of having DeAndre Hopkins, Worthy turned into a contested ball catcher. He will go and fight a defender for the ball. That's crazy. What?
Joe Burrow got comeback player of the year, huh?
Nice. He was fucking hurt, dude. He
That's
was
good though.
hurt.
I'm happy for
But he
him.
came back. He came back and he won 5 goddamn games in a row.
Hey, you know what?
That's pretty
Too
cool.
bad
I
they didn't
like
do that at the
that
beginning of
pick,
the season.
actually.
But hey, you know what? The Patriots, they beat them guys week 1. Hello.
Yeah, the Patriots did kick their ass week 1, and that was with Joe.
Yeah, that was with Joe.
Aren't they
That's
the ones
sad.
that like actually put him out for most of the fucking year? Didn't the Patriots knock his ass out for like most of the year? They're saying he might have been hurt a little bit before that Patriots game, but
It was a wrist injury.
I'm gonna say he played the Patriots game and then he went out for the rest of the year because he did start that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, didn't he? He did start that game, week 1 against the Patriots, huh? Am I wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Jacoby Brissett. That was the quarterback for
That's
the Patriots.
you guys fucking beat them. Like it wasn't just you guys won. You guys literally manhandled them for an entire game. There was nothing the Bengals could do to fight back. You guys contained them, kept it a low scoring game with that defense. It's like all of the Patriots boys came together that day to show that they were going to try this year. And then motherfucking everybody beats your ass for the rest of the year. Like everybody just brought their A game because you guys took down the Bengals, bro. There was gonna that's like not the perfect storm, you know? Like you got a bunch of guys that just finally want to get together and start kicking some ass. And then you spook everybody in the league so much that they just fucking pour on all the coals when they play you, you know? But you guys did get a couple of fun wins. Couple of fun wins.
I'm gonna talk about something a little off subject real quick.
Okay.
It's sports. It's sports. It's the women's basketball, and I'm kind of vaguely watching it a little bit. It's in the third quarter. Notre Dame, the women's basketball team, they're 19-2. 10-0 in their conference, and they're beating the crap out of Stanford, 60 to
I would
20.
rather talk about how the NFL is going to Australia finally.
No. I'm just saying. Forgive me. I just
I'm
thought it
sorry.
was
Are they going to
hilarious.
make it to the? Is there somebody on there that's going to make it to the WNBA?
I don't know.
No, nobody
It's in
knows,
the
but
background
nobody's
noise.
ever going to go to the fucking games if they do. So let's talk about football. They're going to have a game in Australia. I'm sorry, dude. Girls don't support each other. Dudes will go to a football game to watch other dudes kick ass, but girls will never go to a WNBA game just to watch the girls kick ass. Women don't support each other. It's not our fault. I wish
I
they
wasn't trying to
did.
go there with that. I
I
was
wish
just
they
thought it was
did,
crazy with the
but
score.
it doesn't spark me, dude. There's nothing there in women's basketball that we can talk about that I'm going to be like, ooh.
I just thought it was crazy that they're killing them. That's all.
I mean,
It's a,
good job, dude. Women's soccer, you fucking right. Let's talk about that. Them girls will kick your ass. Them girls actually support each other and they go and watch each other. So women's soccer, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. But women's basketball, nobody gives a goddamn shit. I can't believe it's even still like supporting itself, you know? Women's soccer, those girls will go out there and seriously, they'll fight like dudes to get a championship. And they're actually more fun to watch than the dudes in soccer because those dudes will flop on the ground and act like goddamn pussies and be like, no, I'm dying, I'm dying. As soon as that card comes up, they jump up and run back over to their team's side. That's fucking stupid.
the decon player of the year goes to Trey Henderson.
J Dog, I totally respect the women. I don't respect the sport. I don't respect the
Well,
women's
I should have
sport
never said
in
anything. My bad.
basketball.
I
Women's
apologize.
soccer,
I
you're
apologize for
goddamn
saying
right.
that.
I respect every one of those women, brother. Every one of them. I mean, for real. I'm not knocking women. I'm knocking how they support each other. Who they like, who they don't like. They don't like women's basketball. Otherwise, they would actually be able to pay their fucking players, you know? Yes, there are super cool women's basketball players, and they're fucking great at it. But who the hell have you ever gone to a game? And if you haven't, why don't you respect women? Nah. Walter Payton Manning of the Year award. Oh shit. The Deacon Player of the Year goes to Trey Henderson, huh? What kind of word is that? What kind of word is which one? Anthony, are you frozen? Did my thing freeze? Anthony, are you there, buddy?
Hello, how are you doing?
There you are. You froze for a second there, buddy. That or you were catching your breath, trying not to talk bad about women. I wasn't talking bad about women. I was talking about a
I
sport.
should have never said anything. That was my fault. I was
No, you're
just
good,
trying to.
bro. I'm glad I got
I
that out
apologize.
there on the
You went on a
interwebs
tangent,
because
so that was my bad.
no, you're good. I'm glad I got that out there because there's some sports that I just don't understand. Men's soccer.
I really don't give a fuck if it's women or men. I was just
Did you
talking
ever
about the
watch
score.
men's soccer though?
I don't give a damn. All I'm saying is I was just talking about the score mainly. I didn't give a damn who was playing, man, woman, child, whatever it was. That's
I mean, if
basically
my
what it came
daughter
down
was playing, I guess I'd be into it.
to. I mean, even if it was a high school, I would have said something. I was just saying the score's they're getting their ass beat. It's 70 to 24. I'm just blown away.
There's a high school girls soccer team that's called the Chiefs overseas that I watch. But that's just because they're called the Chiefs, and so I give them a like every time I see one of their videos or something.
So the Walter Payton Man of the Year is happening right now. So They're showing highlights. I don't think it's going to happen until the end before the MVP award.
Yeah, I think they're gonna put it
Because
off.
I think if I remember watching the NFL honors, I would assume that they would show like who like the finalists throughout the show, and at the end they call them all up, I believe, and then whoever would get it stays on stage, and all the other all the other guys that got that award would be up there and shaking their hand and welcome being a part of that the elites of what they are. Unless unless I'm thinking of the MVP, unless I'm thinking of Hall of Fame as well. I don't remember. It's been so long.
So Deacon Jones went to South Carolina State. He went to Hungerford High School. He was drafted to the Rams, and he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1980. 14 seasons in the NFL. Played for the Rams, the Chargers, the Redskins, and then into the Football Hall of Fame in 80. He was born in 1938. So I guess if you're a super fucking badass, maybe you can get the Deacon Jones Award, right? Respect Mr. Jones. So, do you know that he's the one that coined the term sack? I didn't know that till just now. David Deacon Jones. So he was a defensive end who coined the term sack.
That's awesome.
Yeah. June 4th, 2013, he passed away. Salute, man. That's a long life. So he almost lived 100, I mean, wow. So, but he never got to be in a Super Bowl, is what it says here. That's pretty cool. You know that about Deacon Jones? He's pretty awesome, dude. All 32 nominees are on the stage.
There you
better
go.
have a goddamn stout stage. That's all I'm saying, bro. You better have some reinforcement.
Hey,
You
what's
got
up, Mike
32
Jones?
guys.
We thought that the NFL honors is going right now, but it's not broadcasted in the state of Utah for whatever reason.
You guys,
So
Mike does a pretty cool show.
yeah,
So
and
I
I'm a
found
little.
Mike and I went over to his YouTube channel and I subscribed. It's a pretty cool show. You guys should check him out too, for sure. They were talking shit on the Chiefs and stuff.
I appreciate it, J Dog. I'm really not happy that Utah is not broadcasting the NFL honors.
I don't know why, bro. I don't know why.
It's on the schedule, but whatever.
Maybe all the libertarians that vote here, huh?
Whatever. I just yeah, see, I can show this because it's not infringing on anything. But there you go, right there. That is my TV. This program is blocked in your area. That's what it shows right there.
Sucks, dude.
NFL honors, right there.
If I showed you what I'm watching, you would see a Beavis and Butthead episode.
I agree. You know what? I used
Not
to be
even kidding.
I used to be a huge Jazz fan, and I'll tell you what. When they got rid of Gobert, Mitchell, and everybody, and they just dismantled the Utah Jazz, I just don't care for them anymore. I don't care about the Jazz. I don't care about their. I don't care about.
So when I moved out here, when
I
I
just
moved
don't
out
care.
here was the only time I'd ever gone to a basketball game because everybody was a Jazz fan. And I'm telling you what, these fuckers are rabid Jazz fans out here in Utah. And it's fun because like they've actually contended a few times, you know, but but I've never really enjoyed basketball a whole lot. I know that there's some super good athletes and stuff, but I went to a Jazz game because they were playing the Bulls, and I wanted to watch Michael Jordan play. This was a lot of years ago, man. I was
Back in
like in my
1980,
20s.
no, back in 90. It was back in
Yeah,
1990.
yeah. I was in my 20s, bro, and I just came out west to make my money, and then I went. What's this say? Yeah. Well, I went to the Jazz game, and then after that, like maybe the next year, I think I went to like a Notre Dame and BYU game. And I'm telling you what, the fans around here, if you're not wearing their jersey, they will fucking beat you up in a parking lot, bro. Utah fans are no shit, and they're all straight edgers. Nobody drinks or smokes, and they're like lift weights and ride bikes, and they run and they shoot. I mean, these people are strong and in really good shape. And so yeah, I wasn't like gonna fight anybody in the stands. There was like 70,000. Utah's pretty cool, man. So when I moved out here, I assimilated because I liked the values everybody had, and I decided to stay. Then I met my little wifey, and she said, "You're gonna stay here and raise kids."
So yes, they're so disrespectful ever since AJ Brown was reading a book on the sideline. They like to make fun of him now, like Snoop Dogg is reading a book and asking the crowd, "What are they reading?" Yeah, I think it's fucking unbelievable. You know, that's
I
the
don't
thing,
like
right?
that at all. I think pimping your own book on the NFL is almost as bad as me and Anthony trying to swipe their fans and talk about football.
But the thing about it though is that the guy does what he's gonna do. You know, reading is fundamental. You know, and that's what they talk about. Get off
If
the
he can
damn
get somebody
TV.
to actually buy a book, put their fucking phone down, and
Yeah,
read a book,
yeah.
that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure the book is full of shit. I mean, he's too new in the league to have me like, come on, man. But cool, good job,
Flag
dude.
football
I hope it.
player of the
I hope it
year.
sells.
No one cares about this.
I'm gonna vomit, dude.
I'm the flag football player of the year. Come on now.
Uh, who's that one ref that looks like he's got biceps bigger than those dudes that had the West Coast Choppers show?
All right.
He's the flag football player of the year. Fucking,
It's the referees.
isn't it so
They're the
silly?
flag football player of the year.
It's so silly to me. People don't see the recipe to win. So you just before Clayton. Wait, Josie Clayton won it,
And
and
Daniel
Daniel Barry.
Barry.
That's funny. That would be embarrassing for that to be your award. I mean, they're probably way better athletes than I could ever be, but still, that's got to be embarrassing to have that your fucking award. Like, this is why I put this suit on. So, if you want to beat the refs, it's a really easy recipe. J Dog, you might want to check this out.
What ref of the year goes to what? What?
Oh my God, this is gonna be so stupid too. Everybody's gonna
Get
boo
Kansas
his
City
ass.
Chiefs. I'm only kidding.
Oh man, so the refs, if it's a pre-snap penalty, then it's you moved or you lined up wrong, you had too many guys on the field, stupid stuff like that. So that's gonna be on you. But a post-snap penalty is where they get you. And so what you just do is you don't penalize or you don't cause a penalty in the fourth quarter. Let the other team do it. Then they can bitch and say the refs are rigging it. No, do it all the rest of the game. But once it's the fourth quarter, fucking buckle down and do your job. Number two, if you tush push, you're going to allow the ref to decide which side of this line he wants to place the ball on. Now you're letting it be up to the ref. Buffalo just gave us like 12 fucking tush push practices a couple weeks ago. Yeah, they failed. You guys don't have Jason Kelsey anymore. So just do what the Chiefs do and throw that fucker an extra 3 yards, 4 yards past the line. Let Saquon run it 3, 4 yards past the line. Then we can take the refs the fuck out of this game because we don't use the refs at all. We don't use that against the team. We don't use that as motivation. We don't give a fuck. We don't want them part of this. So in the fourth quarter, don't get penalties. In the fourth quarter, don't fucking rely on a tush push. That's not going to get you there. The NFL's already kind of upset about the tush push because it's fucking assisting and aiding a runner. And so there you go. We could make this the most pure fun game ever. We can take penalties all we want until the third quarter is over. And then let's do this right, right? What's cringe? A dance off. Are you fucking shitting me?
Who's
And
doing the
people are
dance off?
participating, huh?
Who's doing the dance off, J Dog?
This is silly. So they're doing a dance off, Anthony. So a long time ago in Hollywood, they used to make all of the guys that wanted to make it big be in a scene in a dress.
I heard about that.
Yeah, that's some fucked up shit. And now
Well,
they're
because
making these
they
guys in the
wouldn't allow.
NFL do
Well,
a
the thing about
fucking
that
dance
too is
off.
they wouldn't allow women to do things as well.
Oh, lots, dude, lots. And that's bullshit
So
because there's
some
plenty of
player
women
from
stands
Lions
in
that did
every
the TikTok
situation
dance.
except for women's basketball.
Is that Amon Ross St. Brown? Is that who it is? The guy that did the upside down thing.
By the way,
Defensive Rookie of the Year highlights. There you go.
that Amon Rock kid has a really cool name. I fucking really like that name.
Yes,
dude.
I do too.
It's such a
Defensive
like
Rookie of the Year
that's a
highlights.
king's
Let's go.
name,
Let's
bro.
go. Let's go.
That's a king's name.
Yeah.
That's a king's name,
Yeah.
dude. Except for the St. Brown, that kind of dulls it down a bit. Like, I guess. Amon Ra the Red or something would sound way cooler.
Come on,
Amon
let's
Ra
go.
the
Let's go.
Mad.
Let's go.
What if it's Amon Ra the Mad? What if we collab?
Maybe.
What a cool name, though. I was going to name my son Wolfric. And my mother-in-law said, don't name my grandchild something stupid. And I said, you mean like Josh or Tyler? That's her son's names. I was in trouble for like a fucking year, dude. like a year.
Jared Purcell is Rookie of the Year, huh? Who does Jared Purcell play for?
Verse, dude.
Verse? Oh, Verse. Sorry,
Yeah,
it was the explanation mark.
I've seen him a lot of times this year, and he's got a lot of talent too. He's gonna make it big someday. Like,
Who does he play for? Jared Verse, who does he play for?
Yeah.
The Rams. That's
Yeah.
right, the Rams.
Yeah, we watched him when we were watching the show with Salted Fishing and rooting for them Rams. Yeah, dude, that kid, and he's just fucking big and strong and fast, man. Just big and strong and fast. Like bigger, faster, stronger. I remember when I was a kid and I was in wrestling, we had this poster that said bigger, faster, stronger, but it was guys in football outfits. And I
Bigger,
was like,
faster,
why is
stronger. Oh,
what like I play football too, but why is that in the wrestling locker room? But right next to it, it showed a guy getting picked up in freestyle wrestling and slammed to the ground, and it said "Wimps need not apply."
Uh,
So I like that about wrestling. Wimps need not apply. And so that's the way I look at the NFL is bigger, faster, and stronger. And I'm sorry, but wimps need not apply. That's pretty cool. Kind of a good mixture of both, I suppose.
yeah, Quinn Mitchell played pretty good ball this year for your Eagles, man.
Mitchell, goddamn right he did. Brandon Fisk was really damn good, dude. Did
Or whatever
really,
that guy
really
from
well.
the Houston Texans, his name was 2222 or whatever his name is, Toa, whatever.
202020, or yeah, dude, that guy was actually really fucking good, dude. Hard to
So
say his
remember,
name.
fan of the year went to Tom Grossi, really.
There is one of the greatest YouTubers to do this kind of thing, dude. Tom Grossi. We had the Grossi posse raid us in here one time, and we went from like 7 viewers to like fucking 200 in 8 seconds, dude. And they flooded us, and I was just like, "No way!"
Last year it was. I
I was
got you.
like, "No way, Tom Grossi, no way, bro." I even said it too. Greatest YouTuber I could think of, right? And he's all, "Ooh, greatest YouTuber." Yeah, you know how he is. Ooh, greatest YouTuber. Yeah, Tom Grossi's so fucking great, dude. So funny. That guy. I'm subbed to his channel. I watch his channel anytime I can if we're not gonna be streaming and stuff, dude.
I got a Carolina Panther here.
Carolina Panther. Which
Yep, right
Carolina
here.
Panther?
This one right here. This one right here.
Oh, you got your fat kitty cat.
They got the Carolina Panther right here.
He comes and chills with me when I come over, bro.
Yeah,
Right? She.
yeah. My daughter named her Storm. She is a storm.
Um, there was a couple times where she was irritating you. So yeah, I can believe Storm would be a proper. I think Storm would be a proper name. I've seen that cat irritate you a couple of times.
It's all good. Cats, they do things to.
Dude, one time you called me up and said, "I'm gonna get rid of this fucking cat." So don't. I was like, "I'll bring her over. She can hang out with me in the garage."
You're gonna watch the Laker game. What about the NFL honors?
What does this do?
Well, at 8 o'clock,
Cancel.
I'm probably going to be an hour behind watching the NFL honors.
It is 8 o'clock.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to switch over to NFL honors here now. We're going to see what happens here.
Yo, DeAndre Hopkins, by the way, talked about
I appreciate it, brother.
how the Chiefs have rejuvenated his hunger for the game, right? Like to finally get on a team that took him to a championship, you know,
I hear you.
and
I
and to be
appreciate
a
you
part of it.
saying.
Yeah, J Dog, stay with us, bro. We got DTN here and J Dog. That's all we really need, and you know everybody else is here. That's all we need. just people to hang out with, you guys. I mean, we're bored too. That's why we started doing this together and stuff. But D Hop was talking about how the Chiefs made him hungry again. I think he's looking for a new team to land at. And I gotta tell you, the work he did with Xavier Worthy, man, hiring DeAndre Hopkins as a receiver coach would be worth
Yeah.
$5 million a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to stand on the sideline and talk to your guys. I mean, what do they pay those coaches? $1 million a year, $2 million a year, something like that, right?
So, Jamie, on the other hand, I got him this Sunday only here for Anthony.
Good. Anthony needs somebody on his side this weekend.
So, check it out. The NFL Honors is on Fox 13 right now. Check it out. It's just started. We are an hour behind for whatever reason.
Behind, huh? So we're gonna see what everybody else just got to see.
Yeah. How about that?
I'm not even gonna watch it, bro. I mean, that's like watching reruns of Gilligan's Island to me, bro.
I'm gonna watch it anyways because you know what? I love football.
I think I'm gonna hang on. I'll turn it on. I'm gonna turn it on just so I can see the boys' faces when they win their little awards and stuff. That's cool. Love these guys. There's the backward jump from
It's
Saquon.
okay, DTN. You can still tell me, J Dog. It's okay. Be spoiler.
Oh,
we're on here until we're on for another hour. So
we are watching the Super Bowl this weekend together. Well, we are going to be.
Yes.
I want you to spoil it for me, please. Just spoil every bit of it. It'll be so fun. I know other streamers get mad at it. I just want you guys here to spoil it for me.
Dude, I love that hurdle that Saquon Barkley did. We're gonna glaze Saquon for a minute again. I'm gonna do it because I think that dude is just amazing. I like James Cook too, Bill, but
I'm just finally seeing it. That one-handed catch by Sutton.
Yeah.
Jefferson just catching everything, but that one-handed catch by Sutton was fucking fire, bro. And I like defense, so I'm kind of like upset that he got away with it.
Oh, did you see that hair pull from? Okay, now we're gonna go to the antenna because it's gonna be on Fox 13 in Utah.
You're gonna get spoiled this Sunday. Oh, you're killing me.
With the rest, Jamie. Said it's gonna be fun to watch. You think Play of the Year really is an award? Yes, actually I do.
I think so, dude. I have seen some fucking hero ball, bro, and not from the Chiefs this year, but I've seen some superhero ball, and I want the Play of the Year to be like a punt block or something, like a trick play, something cool, Like give me a special teams to get Play of the Year, I love
or maybe Game of the Year. What do you think it was Game of the Year, DTN?
Game of the Year. Ooh, shit.
Next gen stat, huh? Jane Daniels won it. Oh.
Was it the Hail Mary? Was it the Hail Mary that won Play of the Year? Because I don't like the idea.
Oh, it was the next gen stat of the year with Jane Daniels.
Stat of the year. Okay, I can see that. Snoop D-O-double-G. This guy gets to get stoned and wear slippers to stuff.
Oh, Josh Allen is at the game. Is at this award.
Is he crying still?
Yep, he is. He's got a referee logo on his shirt with a cross on it. For me, it was the Bills and Detroit game where it was an offensive performance. That was pretty good too. The Bills had some good games this year. I mean, that game against the Rams, they should, unbelievable.
Game of the year was the Patriots and Bengals week 1. That made my entire fucking season fun, dude. Like, and nothing against the Bengals because I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about a good old fashioned fucking underdog W. I think that's my favorite game I watched all year. Me and Anthony watched that shit together.
It's okay, J Dog. If you can tell me who won the MVP, it don't matter. I'm still watching it regardless.
And I
That's just
guess
who I
you,
am.
Jamie. J Dog keeps coming at me, bro.
Well, you guys are playing Sunday against each other.
You
Come
know
on
what, though?
now.
This is the best part, though, is J Dog is doing this in absolutely the funnest way I could think of. Like, that's pretty boss. That's the way we're supposed to be together, right? That's the way we're supposed to be together. He's ribbing me, and it's a fun ribbing, okay? And honestly, after the game, and when he's all sad, I'm not gonna be mean to him, Anthony. Gotcha. Got your back. No, for real, man. Eagles fans. So my brother-in-law is an Eagles fan. And gosh, he used to just rub it into me about how I took his coach that they didn't want and stuff.
Some of the jokes are pretty hilarious on here. They said, Sam Darnold, I guess the only thing that you need to be successful was to get away from the Jets organization.
I'm having a moment with J Dog right now, bro.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good, bro. You're good. That was just hilarious. That was just hilarious. I thought
Boys,
that was hilarious.
I'm gonna take out my earbud and go hit the head. I'll be right back, fellas.
Right on. At least we don't have to hear it. Ah! I'm excited to see what happens. Regardless of whatever it is, if it's Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, I'm just interested to see what happens. Yeah, the one with Josh Allen was pretty funny too, when he was saying, "Yeah, the Mahomes curse, but I can talk to the guys in stripes." Oh, they're announcing the Pro Hall of Famers of 2025. Yeah, dude, that's interesting. I'm interested to see what happens. I need to. I'm gonna record a later viewing of this. Josh Allen won the Art Rooney Sportsman Award. Oh wow! I'm not really watching who was getting inducted into the Hall of Fame right now, so that's okay. That's fine. The Hail Mary is the play of the year. How about that? The Hail Mary for the Washington Commanders, right? DTN. Wow, that's pretty wild. Jamie will read this last one when he gets in here.
So let me put this back in. So Anthony, since this show started late, does that mean we got to run for a couple more hours?
We can, I guess.
Well, we might as well stay
It's
to
going to be
the
like
end,
a
right?
football going into overtime here.
Yeah, I mean, we can
Right?
go into an in-depth dive and stuff. Whoa, that girl's got a great
Headed to
outfit
work.
on.
Love the show, guys. Feel free to visit on the show tomorrow at 8. Use a Chiefs fan perspective. And my buddy is a Dolphins fan to Anthony. Right on. Appreciate you. I appreciate Tell
Very
your buddy, thanks,
cool.
man. My brother is a Dolphins
Is that
fan.
Mike?
I
Now,
loved
you know what,
watching
dude?
Dan Marino. I
Let's
loved
get on
watching Dan
Mike's show
Marino.
tomorrow, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Mike's gonna do a thing tomorrow. Let's go check out his show tomorrow
Yeah.
too. Yeah, buddy. All right, Mike. Take care, my friend. I liked Mike. So I got to his show late one day, and he had a call-in thing. And so I tried to tap on to give him a call and just, give him some props and say, hey, buddy, what's up and everything. And he let me on after, though. So the stream was over. And we bullshitted for like 20 minutes after the stream was over, dude. He was that cool, Like that was pretty boss, dude. I liked it. Not
And
saying I
Daniel Jones.
enjoyed his show a lot because there was a lot of shit talk about the Chiefs. Uh, Antonio Gates inducted into the Hall of Fame.
That's
Was that a
awesome.
HOF? Was that a HOF inductee right
Yes.
there that just happened? That's
Hey,
pretty
Mike Jones.
boss.
Hold on. I gotta say, Mike Jones. My brother's a huge Dolphins fan. So growing up, I was a Bills fan. He was a Dolphins fan. We definitely had a sibling rivalry with all that. And I just gotta say, it was awesome though, because I enjoyed watching Dan Marino and the Dolphins. I
Dude,
even
Dan
when
Marino.
yeah, when Buffalo wasn't playing Miami, I would root for the Dolphins on my brother's behalf. You know, just because
I'm
it was
not
my
gonna
brother.
kiss your ass, Mike. I'll tell you this.
I don't give a damn. I
I
ain't kissing anybody's
kind of
butt.
like the Dolphins too.
I was rooting for the Dolphins when Dan Marino was there. I'm not rooting for the Dolphins now because I don't know.
I
I feel
root for
bad
the
for them.
Dolphins
I
to
feel
change
bad for
coach
the
and
Dolphins.
quarterback because the rest of the team has way too much talent to waste on that coach and quarterback.
They do.
But that's just outside looking in kind of a perspective. But goddamn, dude, if the Dolphins aren't just electric on defense, usually, uh, you know,
Appreciate that, Mike Jones.
nice. All right,
Gotta
Mike,
love
you're
them
doing a show
Buffalo
tomorrow,
Bills
right,
right
Mike?
there. Come on.
Mike, you're gonna do a show tomorrow, right? Is that what you were saying to me the other day? I think. Because if you are, I'm gonna have everybody jump on your show too. And so I think in the chat you could just tap his name or whatever, and
What
he'll
time
bring it
is the
up.
show tomorrow?
The Bills are the only decent team in New York. So
Gotta love
come
Timothy
on.
Frog.
For real, the Bills have been just all right, Mike. I will be there, brother. But I'll say this: the Bills have just been the most dominant team in New York for since Josh Allen got there. I mean, they were always kind of like the Chiefs before, had a good defense and a good running game. I mean, they're literally they've been our sister team basically the whole time. It's just in the '90s they went to Super Bowls a bunch of times and we never did, right?
Right
FedEx
on, Daniel
Player of
Akers
the
just subbed to
Year.
Mike. FedEx Player of the Year. Let's go. Come on,
You
baby.
subbed to Mike? Good, dude. I like Mike. Let's help his channel grow too, for sure. We can grow together and stuff. It's all just for fun. I mean, I ain't trying to be a
Oh,
billionaire
that's
or
the guy
nothing.
off the
I wouldn't
landman.
mind
That's what
getting Anthony a
Theo.
fucking nice chair for when he comes over. That'd be kind of cool.
I got my couch right here, my love seat right here, but for now. I
We just
do
gotta
have a
get,
chair in my office.
yeah, bro. We just gotta get more screen time and more watches and stuff, and then we'll get there, man. And then maybe we get like a studio, and I am gonna get the StreamYard hooked up though, probably for the next stream. And then we can get people to call in too. So that's what I'm kind of
Thank
after.
you, Mike. Appreciate you, man.
FedEx Player of the Year. Can they catch a package and carry it all the way to a house and drop it off without breaking that shit? Hmm. I would
This
think
could be Lad
a
McConkey
good
right here.
receiver should be FedEx Player of the Year.
This is gonna be Lad McConkey right here. I have a feeling. I don't
Yeah,
know for
you
some
think this
reason.
one's Lad?
I'm guessing. We'll see. But we're behind, unfortunately, for whatever
I mean,
reason.
we've all seen the videos of the guys, the FedEx guys, just like kicking TVs over a fence and shit. So maybe it's the guy that doesn't break your goddamn thing that you ordered on Amazon. I don't know.
Snoop Dogg and Roger Goodell is cracking jokes, huh?
Nope.
Place kickers should be FedEx Player of the Year.
Long snapper. How about a long snapper? Why can't we get a
Right?
fucking long snapper that never misses a snap? Like it's always right to the money. Why can't we let those guys get some loves, right? Because James Winchester is probably one of the coolest guys I ever even met in my life. He's been on the Chiefs for fucking what 20 years it feels like, you know? I mean, the guy's got if you go to a Chiefs game and you watch on the sideline, you'll see him right there practicing long snaps. All goddamn game on the sideline. When he's not playing, when he's playing. It doesn't matter. He's always right there practicing his long snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who does that, dude? You know, he just sits there, bends over, and fucking slings the ball backwards 1,000 times a day his whole life. But he's that accurate, dude. That thing comes right to your fingertip, and you set that ball. It comes you right to your fingertips, bro, and you set that ball. Just blink, and it's perfect every time. I would say James Winchester should be the FedEx Man of the Year or FedEx Player of the Year. Anybody else? You guys think third participation trophy? Not after all the bitching he did this year when he lost. He bitched about the Chiefs in regular season. He bitched about the Bills when they beat his fucking ass too. Bitched and bitched and bitched. Well, welcome to the fucking NFL. It's going to be hard. There's going to be teams like the Bills you have to play. And they're probably going to beat your ass most of the time. That team is built. So if Lamar wants to win anything else, I think he needs to quit being a fucking whiner every time he loses. Even in regular season, for fuck's sake, Lamar, quit fucking blaming it on shit. Take it like a champ. You lost. You know, 31 other teams aren't rigging it.
He's
The
good,
refs
but like
aren't rigging it. They might be dumb, so you don't leave it in their hands. Jesus
I like
fucking
what
Christ.
Daniel just said. He's good, but just like the Cowboys every year, it's their year.
This is our year.
We're
I
gonna
mean,
win the
yeah.
Super Bowl this year. So Josh
Every
Allen and
time,
Jamar
dude.
Chase are FedEx Air and Ground Players of the Year. Interesting. Right on. They deserve it. But I'm hoping he gets MVP. I would like to see him get MVP, but will
He's
he?
fucked now,
Probably
dude. Now
not.
Saquon gets MVP.
No, Lamar Jackson's gonna get his third
Lamar just got his
MVP.
award. That's all he's getting this year.
He's gonna get
Josh,
MVP.
wait, I mean Josh. Josh just got his award. That's all he's going to get this year. You guys are fucked. He's not going to get MVP. He's going to get hosed out of the MVP again. Like at the beginning of this
Yeah.
stream when I said, I can't wait to see how they fuck Josh Allen out of MVP again. Jesus Christ, dude. What does the guy got to do? I mean, Mahomes doesn't give a
Apparently, the
fuck.
only way that
Give it to
it's
everybody
going to
else.
happen is if he wins the Super Bowl, and then the following year he'll get MVP.
I don't think they'll do that. And I think that'll be if Josh Allen ever wins a Super Bowl, that'll be the Super Bowl they give the fucking MVP to a defensive lineman or something. Fuck.
Right?
That poor kid gets fucked every which way. I mean, it's kind of on him because he really looked scared in that playoff game against the Chiefs. So all I'm
He
saying is if
wasn't
he didn't get choked
scared.
like Sam Darnold, maybe he could have MVP.
He wasn't scared.
Anthony, I can't stop. I'm sorry, man. I just,
His quarterback
oh,
rating was up there
it's not even
along with
you
your
I'm doing
guys.
this
Jamie and
to. It's
Anthony, can
Toby.
we just be honest for a sec? What are you looking at when it comes to MVP? Because I really think they're looking at Lamar's 41 touchdowns and considering it given to him. Yeah, I get that. And honestly,
Okay.
Lamar Jackson's this year, he has all the stats. It shows it. He has all the stats. Let me tell you
What
something.
I'm looking at, Anthony, Anthony, the quality I'm looking for is resilience and longevity. Because Lamar makes it once every 3 or 4. Yeah, they might go to the playoffs, but he's not like a championship guy. He was last year. That was his only time. And he got 2 MVPs for getting his fucking ass kicked. Like it was just like they were intimidated by his big butt, and they were like, "Oh, let's make him feel better by giving him this." That second MVP should have been Josh Allen's. What I look for is longevity. Josh Allen has taken the Buffalo Bills to a playoff every single goddamn year he's been there. He's owned a division since he got there. And Lamar, it's just like fucking, does he have the right guys with him? So giving it to Lamar again is just ridiculous to me, bro. So obviously you can just give Josh any guys you want. You can take away whatever guys you want. He's gonna go to playoffs. He's already proven that. You can take one guy away from Lamar or give one guy to him. And it doesn't matter. He might make it, but it's up to the team, not him. That's a fact. Put that in your book. Josh Allen puts on a fucking cape and goes and wins games. Lamar used to, but now it takes a lot of extra cast to be in the show. Yeah, exactly. Josh literally had to start the year with a whole new cast, and he made it to the championship. The fuck did Lamar do? Bitch about refs and about how other teams are cheaters? I don't think I heard Josh say anything about the refs, but I sure heard Lamar. So give your fucking balls a tug and stop cunting about the refs. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, Josh acted like a champion. Anthony acted like a champion, bro. He was like, we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. Next year, we can do this. That's a champion's mentality. Anthony deserves a ring for his team. A lot of Bills fans I've seen probably deserve to sit in the same seat as the Jets. You want to sit and bitch about shit all year and blame it on everybody else. But Anthony didn't put no blame. He just said, gosh, man, maybe next year we could do it because this has been a really good run so far. That's how a champion thinks. That's how a champion thinks, man. Lamar's not a champion the way he acts and bitches and pisses and moans and blames it on refs and stuff. That's not a champion. And I know they're probably going to give it to him too. Just fucking crazy. I like the Ravens and the Texans too. I don't like how the Texans were literally trying to headhunt my quarterback. I got to see if I can plug this in, boys. Hang on 1 second here. It's going to get bumpy. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Well, my
Can
take
you
on the
still hear me?
MVP would be somebody that, I get it. It's a regular season award, but with, like how, who's valuable for their team. Because if you take Lamar Jackson out of the Baltimore Ravens and you put in a quarterback in there, they still had Derrick Henry. They still had
That's what
all
I'm
the young
saying,
players
dude.
they
That's
had.
what I'm saying.
And
Exactly.
With Josh Allen, you take Josh Allen out of that team, they wouldn't make the playoffs. They wouldn't even make the AFC
Not at all.
Championship.
You could put Josh on almost any other team, and they're probably going to make playoffs. If you put
That's
Lamar on any other team, maybe, but it's going to take the right supporting cast.
Allen
So,
to me, honestly, now as a Bills fan, I'll just say this: as a Bills fan, I think Allen should get the MVP in some aspects because this year was supposed to be a rebuilding year. It wasn't a rebuilding year because with Josh Allen, help get them to the AFC Championship. They're showing the players that passed away this season. I hate that I hate it. Like Kyrie Jackson, 24, had a whole life ahead of him, and then Jacoby Johnson, Larry Allen, sad. Yeah, these young kids that died too young, it's a sad deal.
I mean, I started watching that happen back in the Joe Delaney days, bro. So Joe Delaney, number 37 for Kansas City, passed away trying to swim out and save 3 boys that were drowning in a pond. His last words were, "I can't swim, but I gotta save these boys." One of the boys got out. That's Joe Delaney. He was a great running back. He was a rookie of the year kind of guy. Could have been a kind of guy, and literally put himself at risk to go to try to save those boys, right? That's Joe Delaney, number 37. Check it out. Kansas City Chiefs. Joe Delaney, number
So
37.
did they announce Coach of the Year yet? Who won Coach of the Year?
Gosh, I would think it would be the new Harbaugh, bro. He showed up and took a team to the fucking playoffs, man. I mean, who
I don't
else?
know. I don't know the player that passed from rock climbing. I don't know.
Campbell, maybe. Campbell, the from rock climbing? What? One of these guys fell off a rock, bro? That's awful.
Oh well, it's. I guess I got a half hour still. Oh, there's the Randy Moss tribute right here, dude. What a stud!
Oh, that's what you're watching?
Joe Delaney
So,
was awesome.
yeah, Joe Delaney could have been, bro. He could have been the super greatest ever, but literally when a guy that young, and he was young, bro, he was a rookie, had a great rookie year, and then sacrificed his life to try to save 3 boys that were drowning in a pond. And he knew he couldn't swim, dude. Like, what was he gonna do? Go down to the bottom, push up, grab an air, and then throw a kid towards the bank, right? I mean, think about that, bro. That's heavy stuff, man. That's a fucking real hero right there, dude. Sacrifice yourself to do something for those boys. Salute Joe Delaney.
Yeah, salute.
Salute, bro.
Cheers to Delaney.
Cheers, Joe Delaney. I hope heaven has 72 virgins for you or whatever it is. I don't know. Hey, like even if you're Christian. Hope heaven is sweet, bro, because I know you're there. Don't know if I'll make it there because I've been kind of a dick in my life,
Have you?
but I hope you're there. I have, dude. I've been a bad guy a couple
All
of
the
times.
players
You
that
know
passed
this.
away from rock climbing. It was Gavin Escobar. Okay.
That sucks, Mr. Gavin Escobar. Salute, bro. Sorry to hear you passed away doing something fucking fun as shit. I mean, like, what? How do you want to die? I want to die doing something I love, like,
I thought I was gonna
I want
die
to
in
die of a heart
I
attack.
thought I was gonna die in a combat zone, to be honest.
I know you did, bro. I know you did.
All right, here we go. Coach of the Year, baby. Let's do this. I believe Dan
Anthony, that's
Campbell.
why I didn't take any more military contracts, bro, because I thought I was gonna die walking across something that goes boom. It's
Could it
fucking
be Sean
spooky, dude.
Payton? Sean Payton, Dan Campbell, Andy Reid, oh, and Dan Quinn. They're going to announce Dan Quinn as the head coach of the year. Dan Quinn's going to be coach
I
of the year.
mean, if it's not Andy Reid,
Dan Quinn of the Watch Commanders.
I would say Dan Quinn.
Kevin
It's
O.
not Andy Reid. Andy doesn't give a fuck about those awards. He's not even there. He's busy coaching his guys to
Kevin O'Connell was Coach of
another
the
Super
Year.
Bowl.
No, it's Kevin O'Connell, maybe. Well, that's right, Kevin O too for the Minnesota Vikings. There's
Well,
some good
yeah,
coaching.
okay.
There's some
I
good
can see
coaching though.
that.
So we got Campbell, Quinn, O'Connell.
I think Campbell deserves it the most, other than Reid. Literally,
Yeah, maybe.
Dan Campbell has got years of doing this. So why the fuck not? I think Dan
Or Sean
Campbell.
Payton for the Broncos, man. He did great. It's Kevin O'Connell officially. All right.
Oh,
O'Connell, baby. The Minnesota Vikings. Kevin O'Connell.
nice. Where's Mike? I can't believe West Desert Mike isn't here to
Right.
soak in this with us, bro. Nicely done.
Kevin.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
right.
Yeah, dude.
He deserves it, man.
Sam
He-
fucking Darnold all the way to a playoff.
Yeah,
You
it
know
could
that's gotta be a
have
chore.
been Dan Quinn as well. But I'll tell you what, Dan Quinn though, this is why I say Dan Quinn, even though even though I know it's Kevin O'Connell. Dan Quinn turned the franchise around. That was what last year they were 4-12 or 4-13, and they went to the NFC Championship. You're telling me that I mean, I get it. And then Kevin O'Connell, his rookie quarterback gets hurt, and then he has to deal with, and then you get Sam Darnold takes him to the division game, which is awesome. Okay, both are very, very respectable. But I just, congratulations to Kevin O'Connell.
Dude, he had to coach Sam Darnold to a fucking playoff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's got to be a chore already, knowing this kid's gonna fucking shit his pants as soon as he gets to the big game.
Mm-hmm.
And then trying to coach that out of him, being nervous. And there was a few times during the regular season you could see Sam start seeing the ghosts again.
Yeah.
But we all rooted for Sammy. We all rooted for Sammy, bro.
But congratulations, because I mean that's awesome. I think it could have gone both ways, and I would have been happy either way too. Because Dan Quinn was awesome for the Washington Commanders.
Yeah,
they were not a playoff team last year. They won 4 or 5 games last year.
God, but they had a couple of good years before that. They looked like they had a couple of shots there.
Yeah,
it just wasn't in order. And they had a couple of guys that
Yeah.
we really thought were going to be great, like Chase Young. But all he did was get injured, and then he had to kind of be wishy-washy and go look for another job and stuff. But injuries suck,
Yeah. As DTN comes in, he said everyone thought the Vikings would be last in the division prior to the season and starting, but holy cow.
I mean, I got to tell you what, teams that I thought were not going to go this year. I didn't think the Texans had a chance. I thought it was going to be such a sophomore slump, and they fucking made it, And so the Steelers, I didn't see the Steelers making the playoffs. They made it.
I figured they would.
Broncos and the Chargers. Holy shit, dude! Good.
I didn't think the Broncos
AFC
would.
West.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think the Broncos would. I figured the Chargers would have, or it may have been attempted to try. I figured they were a dark horse regardless, and they were.
The Commanders, dude, never thought they had a chance.
I didn't think they'd have a chance
I
at all.
kind of figured they would do it. I've been kind of low-key looking at the Vikings going, they really have the talent.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought J.J. McCarthy could probably be the guy that swooped in and took them to a playoff. But then when he got hurt, literally the first time he walked on the field, he just got just taken right out of football.
So everybody,
they're fucked,
Yeah, everybody in the chat, talking about stuff like this, right? Who was your surprise team this year?
Oh.
Who was the surprise team this year?
Well, wow. The biggest surprise to me personally was the Broncos. I think Bo Nix was probably the best quarterback in the draft because he got stuck with a fucking mediocre at best team and took them to a playoffs. I
Mm-hmm.
know, I know Jaden Daniels, okay, but he got given a really goddamn good team. They had it lined up, bro. Like that team was ready to do it. And Jaden has done a lot of hero shit to keep it going. But I think my surprise team was the Broncos. I didn't know that Bo Nix was going to be him, you know? I didn't realize he was gonna be him and the Broncos were gonna rally by that shit and actually give her a fucking run, bro. That was pretty
Okay, what
cool.
about your NFC team?
NFC? Mm, mm. So I wasn't surprised at all about the Rams, the talent they got on there. I think my surprise NFC team was the 49ers sucking.
That's
Just
a disappointment.
sucking.
But who was the team that surprised you and out and doing above and beyond the expectations? The expectations. Look, can you speak?
I mean, really, to tell you the truth, the Eagles got a lot farther than I expected them to,
Yeah.
but that's not the shocker. The shocker was really the Commanders, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a shocker that they buckled down and got that far. Because I know the Eagles are going to go to playoffs. And once the Eagles have their foot in the door, they're probably going to force that fucking bitch open.
I would
The
actually have to
Eagles
agree with
are
you.
like
Yeah.
exactly like the Chiefs, dude. This is like the perfect storm for a Super Bowl.
I would have to agree with you, Jamie. It would be the Broncos for being surprising as well as they have, and it would be the Commanders. Um,
Yeah.
the biggest disappointment this year. I'll go first on this. I think it's the Chicago Bears. The way they drafted and everything they had. I think the Bears were a big disappointment, and I agree with you,
Well,
J Dog.
now they just lost their owner lady,
Yeah.
right? So she passed away,
Mhm.
and so what are they gonna do? Are the grandkids going to sell the team
MVP
off
now,
and
huh? Mhm.
then retire or something?
Well, I don't
Like
know.
so
They got a new head coach, so let's see what happens. And
well,
then
they
my
got a bunch of
AFC.
grandkids there
Mhm.
that don't know what they want to do, but they don't have any other
Yeah.
businesses. All they have is the Bears.
Yeah. And
So
my
if they can
AFC.
take that big retirement or that big uh what do you call it when inheritance, and they
Yeah.
can put 1.5 billion into the stadium, they could make tenfold out of that because
Okay.
people will
Well,
start going to
yeah.
Chicago's Soldier Field. It smells like piss over there, dude. The place is fucking falling apart. Nobody gives a fuck about the team. I mean, the team is just like, God damn it, we got stuck in Chicago when they get drafted there. So how about give those boys something to fight for, and they're gonna go get you a championship. If you got them boys in Chicago, a new field, brand new state of the art facility. I mean, you own the land, you own that land. Rip that fucking shit down and put up a SoFi. I'll go to a game then because I don't like the smell of nursing home. That's why I don't go now.
Well,
Fuck.
no, I hear you. But excuse me, my disappointment teams from AFC, NFC would be the Bears. They were my disappointment because the draft that they had was supposed to be it was supposed to catapult them into at least try to be a
A
winning team.
draft. A draft.
Um,
You expected a draft pick to catapult a team.
no,
There's only
that's
been
what
one draft
I
pick that I've ever seen. No, actually, there's never been a draft pick I've ever seen catapult a team. Anthony's mad at me.
I'm trying to explain something here to you.
Do it, dude. What draft pick has ever
I'm
catapulted
not
a
talking
team?
about that. I'm talking about okay, Josh Allen became MVP.
High fives.
High
High
five.
fives.
My AFC disappointment team then would probably be Jacksonville.
Really?
Yes.
Why? They
They
weren't
had
expected to do shit.
well, they have talent on that team.
Fucking where?
They have some good talents on that team.
They were the worst team in the league.
No, it's okay. I appreciate it.
I wanted to know it. I knew it, actually. I knew it before this. Josh was going to be MVP. The kid fucking deserved it a long time ago. It's about time they quit fucking around, you know?
You
Yay,
know those
Josh.
Baltimore. No. I appreciate you for saying that. I'm happy. I
Yay,
can't wait to watch it.
Josh, dude.
I can't wait to see what he has to say.
I know Anthony's still watching like the defensive guys, like all of them up on the thing. God, that's a lot of weight on that thing, dude. Holy shit, look at the size of these guys.
No, the Chicago Bears had some offseason acquisitions as well as some things that they thought they were going to do. I was expecting them to do a little bit better, but unfortunately they didn't. They fell. The NFC North at the beginning of the season with for the first I think 5 games looked pretty scary.
Yeah.
The division did with everybody, right? But then,
Yeah, dude.
just like you said, wait till the Bears fall off, and that's true. Wait till the Bears fall, and they did. But but the Jacksonville Jaguars. The reason why I say Jacksonville is because they have you being in the NFL. Let me tell you something. You being in the NFL, you're a talented man.
Oh,
Okay,
goddamn right.
so
I'm just saying they haven't done anything with it, dude. That's some piss poor coaching going on over there. I
no,
don't care
it's
what you
just
say.
I just think that Jacksonville could have because that's a team that always beats the Buffalo Bills. That is a team that always beats the Bills.
How?
For some reason,
It's just
they
like,
always
how,
do.
dude?
But they didn't
It's
do it this
crazy.
year.
It's
They
like
didn't do
saying
it.
Chicago owns you, bro. Like
Mhm.
how? How the fuck?
It
So like
happens.
a long time
Jacksonville
ago,
was in the playoffs last year.
yeah. And what
They
did they
came
do,
back and
bro?
beat the damn Chargers in the
Oh my
playoffs last year or
gosh.
the year before that.
And then what happened?
And they floundered. That's just what happens.
They lost to the
It's the
Chiefs,
coaches.
dude. They got weighed and measured by
Yeah.
the final boss. The Chiefs are the final boss in this video game. And they
Hey,
will be until Mahomes is gone, bro.
Anthony, I feel
That's
like their
just
downfall, the Jaguars were the playoffs games versus the Chargers. They blew a 31-point lead in the playoffs. Oh, that's right. They lost. That's right. The Jaguars lost to the Chargers.
it
And
was it
that's right.
the year
My
before
bad.
that they lost to the Chiefs when the Chiefs went to
Yeah.
play the Eagles in the Super Bowl,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. But no,
Yeah.
but seriously, they paid Trevor Lawrence all that money for what? To have a losing record? Man, it just blows my mind.
That's what kills me, bro, is these quarterbacks are like, I want to get paid like Mahomes. Jalen Hurts never did that. He spread that money around the team, dude. That's why he's always here. So I'm saying that's why Tom Brady was always there. Mahomes restructures his deal so where a lot of years it's not 50 million. So the last 2 years were rebuilding or quote retooling years
Yeah.
because we couldn't afford to pay everybody and Mahomes. And he still fucking took him to it. So final answer, franchise quarterback matters.
Well, who was your disappointing team for AFC NFC?
Disappointing team? I mean, honestly, I was somewhat disappointed in the Bills for showing everybody what they had for the first 5 weeks. Because you guys fucking 40 pointed motherfuckers. You just put everything on the table and worked their
I'm not.
asses.
That's not
And
disappointing
then
teams.
and then but to me, as a Chiefs fan, I was just like, hey, whoa. We don't show this yet. We're supposed to be saving this shit for the playoffs. And so by the time playoffs came, the Chiefs knew exactly what you were gonna do. And especially if you're gonna try to tush push 12 fucking times, you know? So
In
my
those games that
disappointment was
Buffalo, I'm
not
going to tell
getting
you something
taken
right
down
now.
by a
In
better
those
team.
games that Buffalo scored 40 points or more, that like their second string is put up half of those points.
You know what? I'm gonna have to jump on J Dog's bandwagon here and absolutely agree with him. For real, I was just teasing Anthony about the Bills. But yeah, the Titans, man, they had a team set up. They looked like they were scary as fuck. For like the first half of the season, they had the best defense in football. They just seemed on offense to not be able to get it
Mhm.
together. So yeah, man. Yeah, see, J Dog got it. He got it. I was literally just trying to like grind Anthony a little bit, bro. When he flopped back on the couch, I was like, I almost got him. I almost got him. I'm gonna get him to break, but then he's just fucking resilient, isn't he?
We had a great. Hey, me and Jamie called it. It's going to be Bills Chiefs AFC Championship.
We said
That
that
was
shit
this
a
year, and
year
it
ago,
happened.
dude. A
It
year
happened.
ago, like from right now,
Yes.
a year ago.
Yes.
For real, dude. We said it was going to be Bills Chiefs AFC Championship. We said it on like fucking 2 or 3 different streams, dude. And live streams for other people's channels too. I
I always will believe in my Bills, regardless. I remember I was in the Marine Corps.
know it too, dude. I
I
know
was in
it.
Afghanistan, and they were actually watching the football game in Afghanistan. Well, because if you're in Europe, the games are like at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was up early. I was like, "Oh, the Bills are playing. I'm going to stay up and watch them, even if they did lose." That I don't know if they won or lost, but I
So
was.
J Dog, I sit with Anthony for every Bills game all year long. And he sits with me for every Chiefs game all year long. And if we can't be bros and tease each other, I don't know what the fuck this is gonna take because I'm trying to break him.
Yeah.
Trying to get him to snap and just beat the fuck out of me on the interwebs.
I'll tell you, shut up. That's about it.
Yeah. That was the best I've gotten out of you so far. uh, Anthony's a really good sport, and I really do support the Bills, like for real, and I really do support the Eagles too, man. That's like it's like we got to sit at the Thanksgiving dinner table together. We're brothers, you know. I mean, we just got the Bills fans sitting over here, right?
Yeah, well, D10 made a comment about was everyone surprised that the Dolphins have been disappointing every year? Let me tell you something.
Oh
This
gosh.
this year, I was expecting the Dolphins, the Jets to contend with Buffalo this year. I really, really was.
You know, they looked
You
like
know,
they had a shot, didn't they?
yeah,
And then
I
the
expected
whole
that to
beginning of the
happen.
season, Anthony, what was I doing? I was like, I hope the fucking Patriots shock the shit out of all you guys, man.
You were giving me crap, and you were saying it's going to be Jets. It's going to be the Jets Chiefs AFC Championship. That's what's going to happen. You made that comment.
That was so fun for me, bro. Don't hold it
Yeah.
against me.
Now a team that really is disappointing. I feel like the Texans were kind of disappointing. It feels like deja vu
Yeah.
all over again. the second round getting eliminated. Do y'all feel that way? You see my yeah.
I
You know
do,
what? It was
100%,
deja
dude.
vu, but Houston, they need to find us. I don't know. They're missing something, and it's something. I just don't know exactly what it is. Maybe,
Well, first of all, they got to tell their guys if you're losing, you don't have to try to headhunt people
yeah,
because that's just going to make you look like a bunch of punk bitches that are mad
yes,
about losing a game, And so I say Houston needs to completely revamp their defense and get guys in there that are actually good. Because if you're actually good, you're not trying to hurt people and take them out of games. If you're actually good, you just beat them at the game.
yeah, and
And
yeah,
so
DTN.
you know
Go
what?
ahead.
And
Mhm.
even if I were to meet these guys in person and I'm half their fucking size, I'll just be like, dude, fucking really? It was more than obvious on the TV that you were fucking beat. And then you had to punk out? Come on, dude. Don't try to like take somebody out of their career just because you're mad because you suck.
So
Like, fuck, man.
Walter Payton Man of the Year is Arik Armstead.
I gotta check out Eric
Arik
Armstead right now,
Armstead,
dude.
nice.
I'm gonna check out Eric Armstead right now.
But you know what? DTN, to
Boom.
talk about the Patriots after they beat the Bengals, I was expecting them to have more. I was expecting them to have like
That's a
7
fucking giant, dude.
wins. 7
You guys
wins.
see the
Yeah.
size of this kid? He's got a forearm as big as my thigh.
Damn.
Fuck,
Who
dude.
does he play for?
So right here, I got top career highlights going on, and Jesus Christ, dude. So he's at the 49ers.
I was expecting them to have 7, 8 wins too, J Dog.
I'm telling you what, dude, this kid is. Wait a minute. Boom. Jesus Christ. I'm just watching some highlights right now, and I'm telling you what, this kid looks like if he hits you, it hurts for a while, dude. Big number 91, huh?
Who does he play for?
The 49ers, bro.
Nice.
On this is 2024. Yeah, 2024 highlights and shit. Says Jacksonville or Jaguars free agency, Jacksonville Jaguars. So they were looking at picking him up back then. Did he go to the I mean, he's still at the 49ers. I think this is the highlight that the Jaguars were showing that their fans saying we need this guy. He's a San Francisco 49ers defensive lineman. And I'm telling you what, this guy is a fucking monster, dude. Who let that out of the box? You have to put a lid on that box, dude. This guy is a fucking menace. Holy shit, I really like him. Ooh, I love defense, bro. This guy should be a chief. Oh my gosh. He is a fucking animal.
Jamie and Anthony, now you can answer this to Jamie, but this question's for Anthony. Do you feel like as an Eagle fan, I should accept my faith just for the fact that the Chiefs have been doing this for a long time and injury doesn't lose?
Absolutely no, bro. No, you keep your faith, my friend. You
Yeah.
never give up on your team, my friend. We won't. We will never change teams. We'll never bandwagon. We're always going to be what we are. I had 40 years of fucking sad Sundays and then 7 years of happiness now. This is my 7th year of happiness, like literally in my life from being a Chiefs fan. you know? So no, dude, fuck, you might win. If you win, I will literally on camera high five J Dog because, bro, you're one of the faithful, man. That's all we want here. You be faithful to your team. We're not going to clown you ever. We don't clown each other for being faithful to each other's teams. I love it that you love your team. That shit makes me happy as a football fan. You know what I'm saying? What do you think, Anthony? What do you
Well,
think about
yeah.
that statement?
For the question, Anthony, do you feel like as an Eagle fan? Well, yeah. I just keep the faith, man. You never know what's going to happen any given Sunday. That's what I say. Just because this happens this Sunday doesn't mean it's going to happen that Sunday. But also, as long as
Yeah.
but here's the deal. I think what needs to happen now for both sides. I think the Chiefs are probably going to. I think, in my opinion, I think the Andy Reid and Mahomes and the Chiefs are probably going to win the Super Bowl. But in order for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl, in order for the Eagles to win, they just got to keep playing the style of football that they got them there. That's all there is to it. And I don't, and as I know, Jamie's going to say, well, not everybody can run on us. I get that. But
Saquon's going to need 200 yards to
yeah,
beat
I know.
us.
But like I'm saying though, but just keep doing what you're doing, and discuss, and figure and just open up your playbook and go after these guys because the Chiefs are beatable. They really are. You know, they can be beat.
Not by the Bills.
Well, no, in general, then you guys. I mean,
Anthony,
I
this is
understand the playoffs. I understand playoffs
Uh-huh.
are the most important thing, but you guys can be beat. You guys, the only loss that you had was against the Bills this season in
Oh,
regular
you're right.
season.
That must make us
You know,
mediocre because we're 30-2.
Yeah.
You're right. We're 30-2, I believe. Somewhere in there. Oh wait, we lost to the Denver Broncos because we
but
sat
that had
everybody.
nothing. But
I
that
think
game
we're
doesn't
30
count.
and 3 right
That
now.
game doesn't count. That last game of the season doesn't count for Buffalo and for the damn Chiefs and for the Eagles and for all of them because you got everything was already what it was. Okay, it was already solidified. It was already a
All I'm
lock.
saying is, bro, never lose your faith for your team. We absolutely 100% always respect that. Loyalty matters with us. That's why we can still be best friends, even though
Yeah,
I'm a Chiefs fan, right?
it's okay. One day Buffalo's going to beat the Chiefs
Oh yeah, I already
in the
know. It'll
playoffs.
probably be when they make us play regular season again
Mhm.
next year. They make us play so much, it's like we're in the same fucking division, bro.
Yeah, I know. Might as well put
Isn't that
Buffalo and
nuts?
Kansas City in the same division.
Might
Fuck.
as well be. Jesus Christ, we play twice a fucking year anyway.
True.
Like literally, they make us play every year. We will play a complete different division. They throw Buffalo in there. Why? Is it because we are the two fucking best and this is how you set the bar? Yeah. We're the two best fucking teams. And all these other teams that are mad at Buffalo too. That like they were rooting for you guys to kick our ass because they're mad at us first. But they're mad at you second. You didn't kick
Yeah.
our ass. They're gonna be mad at you again. They're gonna talk shit
And
to
then
the
everybody
Buffalo
says,
Bills
who did
fans.
Buffalo really play this year? Who did Buffalo
Yeah,
really
dude.
play this year?
You fucking kidding me?
They're
They
moving the
beat a
goalpost
lot of
on Buffalo
ass.
every year. I don't really give a damn what anybody says. Buffalo is a
You
good
know,
football team.
and it's funny to me too because all the teams that hate on our teams are the teams we just fucking smoke them, bro.
Yeah, Buffalo lost to the Baltimore Ravens in the regular season. It was an ass whooping. And then
I
Buffalo
wasn't
beat the
losing my
Ravens.
faith. I wasn't losing my faith versus the Commanders, but all I was thinking about is a rookie quarterback that has never won a Super Bowl, and now it is one thinking about the entire time. So literally, the Commanders coming off of that game the week before, they looked fucking hungry, bro. That was a scary team. And I even told Anthony, if the Commanders go to the Eagles and beat them that hungry, I'm scared as fuck because that's the kind of team that'll take down a dynasty. But they got up against the Eagles and they shit themselves, dude. You guys fucked them up. Like the first time you give Saquon Barkley the ball, he just tears out 60 yards and a touchdown. Shut the fuck up, dude. That is nuts. The Commanders came in unprepared. They had no idea the power of like a real team in the playoffs. Kind of like what the Steelers ran up against too, you know? Kind of like what the Broncos ran up against, kind of like what the Chargers ran against. Like, hey, these guys are not fucking around. This is for all the marbles. And boy, when the Commanders came in hot, dude, if they didn't have the turnovers, you feel like it would have been a game.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the
I
bathroom.
I'll tell you this, bro. If you want to talk about those turnovers were because the Eagles had momentum because of, I mean, just knowing where they were, knowing what the fuck they were planning on doing. They had a game plan. They had all the guys in the family there ready to just fucking throw down for the guy right next to them. And there's only a couple of teams I've ever seen that are like this, and one of them's mine, bro. So yeah, J Dog, the fucking Eagles beat the shit out of a team that absolutely had no idea what the fuck was really coming when they got to the big boys. Because they threw down on some guys that hadn't been there before, right? I mean, if you really think about it, guys, it was their first time getting there, and the Commanders threw down on them because they had that hot lava hot thing going on, where they were just so hungry, and that hunger make a skinny dog look like a big dog, bro. You get a skinny dog that's hungry, he'll go fight them big dogs and take that food till he gets to the biggest dog. And we all know that the biggest dogs either wear green or red. Either got wings or arrows. You know what I'm saying? There's two big dogs these days. The 49ers proved nothing. 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 The 49ers proved that they were too busy fighting each other to be the greatest of the most paid guys, and fighting against each other got them all hurt. Uh, there's a lot of guys on the 49ers that you only need just one of them to make you the greatest team around.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, I wish that they would take a deal and come to the Chiefs. Then we could just keep on getting rings. Fuck, we could go like 9 in a row. We start getting guys to take deals just to come here and get rings. But we're always gonna have to run up against the Eagles every other year, and you guys are gonna fucking get one of these. I hope it's not this one. I'd like to see a three-peat. If I can see a three-peat, I'll just fucking acquiesce the next couple of rings to whoever can go and take it. Nah, fuck that. If I get a three-peat, I want to go for 4. It's gonna take one of you fuckers to knock us off to get that goddamn ring because I want them all. I spent my whole life wishing I could even be a winner in playoffs for once. So, nah, my turn. And I realized fan fatigue, and I realized that other fans, like say Eagles fans, you guys used to be like, the Chiefs aren't bad. They're not really a threat. So you guys didn't give a fuck about the Chiefs. Now you're like, God damn Chiefs, Well, good, because it's my team. And finally, fuck, it took a while, bro. And when Anthony starts winning the Super Bowls, right? What did he say?
Obviously, you're not going to answer this question, but do you feel like the Chiefs have a loss game coming? They haven't lost they haven't lost their last Super Bowl since 2021. What do you think?
Well, I figure this. We went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and we haven't left. That's ours. I say 31-17. The Chiefs are going to fucking put Saquon on his ass. We have one of the best running defenses in football. Even go back through the regular season and look at the stats week by week. We have one of the best run defenses in football. And if Jalen Hurts acts like he did against that team a couple weeks ago, we're not scared. We're not the new dog in this fight. We're not the little dog either. We are the biggest dog. We bite the hardest. We don't run up scores in garbage time. We don't try to 47-point motherfuckers. We'll kneel on the ball on the 3-yard line 3 times. We don't need to try to punk anybody. We just want that win. It's nice to get wins. We haven't got those a lot in my life. And so, no, we're not going to be disrespectful. We're going to give you all of the props because we know you're coming in to play us a game, bro. We're going to shut down Saquon, though. I fucking guarantee he's going to get his ass shut down. And then all these little award things go where? Not to the parade. I just think that the Eagles on paper are the better team. But the Chiefs don't go for the paper. We just win every game. Unless we don't want to show somebody something, or unless we're going to sit all the starters.
I think it's anybody's Super
The
Bowl.
Eagles did not have an easy path. You guys had to bust mouths to get there, okay? The Chiefs get everybody's A game too. When you're a champion, everybody gives you their fucking best game. And the Eagles took it and won them. Anthony's face. He gets mad at me when I take over, doesn't he? Okay. Sorry, Anthony.
What are you talking about? We were supposed to answer the questions together.
Don't let him kid you. You seen him flop on the couch. Go ahead, Anthony.
I wasn't flopping on the couch.
I'm gonna turn around and drink beer. Answer your questions.
I'm gonna drink beer too.
Oh, well then I'll turn back this way. Cheers, bro.
Cheers. And Eagles have the best run game, and y'all best run defense. We'll see. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Which
I'm excited.
Nullifies each other, doesn't it?
So as much as I hate Philly due to the Boston-Philly rivalry, I still respect the team and how well they played. Yep.
It's a great team, DTN, for real. I really can't say anything bad about the Eagles. I don't see anything bad there. I mean, the fans will stab you in the parking lot.
I'm interested to see what happens this Super Bowl. I'm excited to see what happens. I mean, this is another Super Bowl rematch from 2 years ago. This is unbelievable. Last year, it was a Super Bowl rematch from 2 years ago. This year, it's a Super Bowl rematch from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
In 2 years, it'll be the second. It'll be a Super Bowl rematch for 2 years ago.
Oh, you think so?
Maybe so.
I mean,
I
I can
I would
see the
love to see.
Eagles being a
I would love
menace
to.
for quite a while.
I would love to see a very competitive football game. I don't want to see a blowout. I want to see something
It's
happen.
not going to be a blowout. It's only going to be 31-17, dude. That's not really a blowout.
Where is Anthony? The only person flops on the couch is Patrick Mahomes. Oh my god! Oh my god! I just figured it out. Wait.
Patrick Mahomes flopping on the couch is why he keeps making kids.
I'm Josh Allen. Hey, you know Josh Allen. I love my quarterback. I love the Bills, but Josh Allen does flop a lot.
He admitted it.
I'll always admit it.
Josh is a fucking pro soccer player, dude. I swear to God. Fucking throw his ass on the ground and oh, dude. One time I saw Josh Allen step back to pass, and he literally starts pointing, and he looks at the ref and points, trying to draw a flag.
It
Are
was
you
a
fucking
holding
shitting
on
me,
your
dude?
guys. Don't
Are
give me
you
that crap.
fucking
You guys
shitting me,
holded
dude?
the. You guys
Well,
held.
throw the ball, you
Come
fucking
on.
pussy.
And they
Quit
didn't
trying to get help
throw the
from your
flag until
dad.
after he pointed at him. Come on
Quit trying.
now.
Just quit trying
Jeez.
to get help from your dad. Fucking
Oh,
please, dad. Please call it.
he's
Just let me
holding
have this
him.
one. Isn't
All right,
that the
can you
ref
not
that went over
see?
and tapped him on the head and said, "It's okay, we got you." You know, fuck. Fucking refs, dude. People blame the Chiefs for the refs. No, we just know how to fucking beat them. Josh goes, "Hey, daddy," with that guy. And then the ref has to go later on over to the sideline, tap him on the helmet and say, "Look, bud, you can't yell at us like that. You're giving it away." Fuck.
This
Hey,
is going
Mike
to be a
Spat.
20-point game for both teams. I bet this might even go to 30 points for both teams. This is going to
Really?
be just like last week. Whoever has the ball last is going to win this
The
football game.
Chiefs scored 32 points their last game. So,
Whoever
J
has the
Dog,
ball last is going to win this football game.
That's what Anthony said last time, too. What?
It's
And he was
happening.
right.
It's
It happens
happening.
every week with the Chiefs because we don't run up the score. We kneel on the ball, motherfucker.
Oh, give me a break. Wah, wah,
You
wah.
guys don't know how to take control, take the
Wah,
clock,
wah, wah.
and kneel on a ball. Not my
Wah,
bag.
wah, wah.
Who's lying? I'm laughing. So seriously though, yeah, we've already talked about it, dude. Just don't let the refs win. Fuck. It's pretty simple, really. Keep the refs out of it. I think they got no part in the game anyway. The problem is we can't go all digital because all game long from both teams there's holds. All game long from both teams somebody's doing something stupid, and that means a game would take like 19 fucking hours with all of the refs running around and saying this happened and that didn't happen. And so you can't just flag every single play, but don't draw a flag in the fourth quarter. That seems like an easy deal. Don't fuck up in the fourth. You know your job. It's a job. If you don't know your job, then what the fuck are you doing in the pros, you know? I mean, yeah, just don't draw a penalty in the fourth quarter. If you're gonna tush push, which is a stupid idea, because the Chiefs are just gonna stop that shit, dude. We stopped it against the Eagles 2 years ago at the Super Bowl, and we didn't leave the Super Bowl since, right? So no, the Bills tried it 2 weeks ago. Oh, we're gonna tush push like 12 times. No, you're not. Oh, now you want to bitch because the refs are helping the Chiefs? Don't leave it up to the refs. Don't go this far. Go fucking 6 yards. That's what Kansas City does. It's a pretty simple recipe, but nobody seems to get it. I've seen like 9 teams figure out this recipe and be able to beat the refs and the other team. I
There will be
haven't seen the
turnovers in
Bills
this
do
game.
it. I haven't seen the Bills learn how to beat the refs and the other team, bro.
There will be turnovers in this game.
So I don't think so. I think both teams are going to be very stingy with this ball, bro. I think there's going to be
I think both
some
teams are going to have turnovers. I
Yeah?
bet you Saquon's going to get a fumble the ball, and I bet you Xavier Worthy's going to get a fumble.
Did you just say that Saquon Barkley was going to fumble a ball?
Yep. And Xavier Worthy is going to
How
fumble the
the
ball.
fuck is Xavier Worthy going to be fumbling a ball when he's already 40-yard past people?
He's going to fumble it. He's going to fumble it. I
if there's a
guarantee it.
fumble, if there's a fumble, it's one of the receivers, yes. But I don't think it's going to be Xavier Worthy, bro. I think that kid turned into a little ball hog. And I don't think Saquon will be fumbling the ball. I think it'll be Saquon's backup, if anybody. Or
We'll see
Jalen.
Sunday.
Jalen
We
Hurts
will
might
see
fumble the
Sunday
ball.
night. I'm excited.
There's George Kittle right there, dude. That guy's a boss. I like George Kittle. I like him a lot, dude.
It is 9:15. We've been on here since 7. 2 hours and 15 minutes.
This is awesome, dude. How's your battery?
It's getting well. It's been on the charger. I'm at 100%. No, I'm at 82. But I really do need to get going because I have to get the kid to bed.
What the fuck, dude?
I know.
Well, I can pop you off of this and finish up myself, but I think I'll just split too, man. So yay, Josh Allen, MVP, baby.
Yeah.
We knew it was due, bro. It was due before this year for sure, Anthony.
I'm happy. I'm happy that he got it. I'm excited. I know, brother, but I got to get going. I'm a single dad. I'm a single pop, and I got to get to bed so I can get my kid to bed, so that I can get her up in the morning. And I have a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. So
I suppose the boys want to go to work tomorrow too, so I should probably
yeah.
Dog, it was a blast, bro. I'm gonna figure out this StreamYard thing, and then I want you to call in and even if you black out your screen or whatever, just call in and talk to us, man. You're all right, bro.
Yeah.
I like
Respect,
you,
J Dog. I love you, man. Seriously, respect and love, my brother.
for
Simple as that.
reals.
Thank you so much for
You
everything
know
you
what?
did
All
tonight
of
for
our
me.
guys, everybody that comes in here, we like having you guys as friends. There's Chris too. Anthony, you're gonna take off right
716.
when Chris shows up. Chris is a Bills
Josh
fan, bro.
Allen, MVP. Yeah.
Yeah, Josh Allen. Night, mate. Yeah, man. Much love and
John
respect,
Paulo
J-Dog, for
O'Keefe,
sure.
MVP.
Guys, everybody's
Josh
showing up right when
Allen.
Anthony's gonna take off.
We got 5. Okay, we got like 5 minutes. How about that?
Dude, let's go till 9:30. You got like 12
Okay, we
minutes.
got 9:30. 9:30. We'll go to
It's
9:30.
9:30
But my
our
back.
time. It's like 10:30 in real people's time. Maybe 11:30.
11:30 Eastern. We got okay.
We
We'll
both
go to
live
there.
out west.
Yes, JA17 MVP to all them
That
Lamar
was
Jackson
cool,
lovers.
dude.
I'm sorry, it happens.
I called this shit, by the way, and no, Lamar didn't earn it. Josh put on his fucking cape and earned it. And all Lamar ever did all year was bitch and complain about other teams and bad calls. Josh didn't do that. He went out there and fucking went to an AFC championship like he's probably going to do next year. And Lamar has a supporting cast that is fucking phenomenal. And Josh Allen gets his cast switched up all the time. And he still goes every year.
Yeah.
And Josh should have had Lamar's second MVP anyway.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button.
Heck yeah, Josh Allen. Cheers and salute, big fella.
Yes.
Sorry about the Chiefs being able to kick your ass these days, but I'm not sorry because I had to wait and watch your team go to 4 Super Bowls in a row while my team got their ass kicked and couldn't even make a wild card. I mean, that's 4 Super Bowls in a row, dude. That was hard to watch for me. But the Bills and the Chiefs have always been kind of sister
What's
teams, you
harder to
know?
watch? Let me ask you this: what's harder to watch? Your team losing all the time. Well, it's still the same thing in a sense, but your team not making it to the playoffs or getting to the playoffs and getting bounced out, or your team getting to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row and losing all four.
Wow. Okay, so
That's I want to hear your
just
take
like
on that,
literally all my
Jamie.
life until this last 7 years, all I ever wished was we could go to 4 Super Bowls
Yeah.
in a row, even to lose them, bro. For real. It wasn't easy being a Chiefs fan before this.
Hmm.
And so I guess literally I was jealous of the Bills all through the 90s. Like literally I was jealous of the Bills all through the 90s. I never brought any hate though. I guess I was
Hmm.
a kid though, so I didn't really know how to hate right back
Well,
then.
speaking of hate, John Paul O'Keefe came in and he says, "I apologize for my emotions after the AFC title game. I was in my feels."
Bro, nah. Like it's all good. I had a deep, in-depth uh moment with DF forever when I just basically chewed his ass because it had been almost 2 weeks solid of him trying to get me to say that the refs helped KC. And John Paul O'Keefe, I got to tell you this, I, I I put him where I probably shouldn't have put him, and I literally just laid the wood down because I was tired of it, man. You can't just clown my team and say the only reason we're fucking winning is because of the refs. That's ridiculous. Because it's been 7 fucking years solid. I understand fan fatigue and I understand basic psychology. I took psychology in college. Automatically, if someone's a threat, you begin to hate them. For example, 10 years ago, Steelers fans were like, nah, Chiefs are cool. Come on, you know? I mean, before the Patriots started kicking everybody's ass for 20 years, ain't nobody hated them. They were like, that's the Patriots. They're all right.
I never liked them to begin with, to be quite frank.
Yeah, you're in the
I didn't.
same
I didn't.
division.
I didn't like Drew
That's a
Bledsoe with the Patriots.
that's like the Chiefs and the Raiders. So maybe I used the wrong analogy there.
I
Yeah, but for real
never liked
though,
the Patriots.
like I can totally understand, and I don't I don't dislike the Bills, John Paul O'Keefe. I don't. I never have. I've always thought that we were like literally identical. We were just out west, and you guys were back east, you know. And Josh Allen deserves this, and I'm happy that he got this, dude. That's cool. That's cool. Him getting his MVP finally. That's cool.
He deserved it. The Bills deserved everything that they had this year. It's
He
just,
should have had two. Like this should be his second MVP, in my opinion. But I've said this
everybody
before.
doubted Buffalo. Not everybody, but you know what I mean. Majority of the America doubted Buffalo Bills. I don't care. Besides Western New York and us.
Jean Paul O'Keefe, I dig that, bro. Because I've never been like your enemy. I know that the Bills and the Chiefs right now are rivals, but to me, that's the greatest rival I could think of. Because my best friend sitting right beside me is a Bills fan, and we both wanted our teams to win for so goddamn long. And one of us had to just take over. I mean, like it's us against the world, baby. And next year you guys probably take us down and don't allow a 4 feet or whatever is going on, you know? Or maybe
No
the
mercy
Eagles
next year.
stomp us out this weekend and put out the fire, and you guys just take the ball and run, you know?
No mercy this year.
Yeah, right? No mercy, bro, for
It's
sure.
not personal. I drink with you guys anyways. That's right. Damn right. Oh,
Boom. Cheers.
any day.
Anthony's out of Corona because he pays money for the expensive beer.
I got a
I
couple
can get
more in
a
the fridge,
30
but I got to
pack,
get up in the
but
morning.
he gets his 12-pack for it. Anthony, you got 5 minutes still. Don't tell me you're not going to have another beer.
I'm not.
It's 5 minutes.
No, I'm done. I'm beat.
John Paul O'Keefe, what is your Super Bowl prediction score?
Eagles by 20.
Anthony, thought we were friends. So I keep saying this absolutely ridiculous, absurd score, which if it happens, I'm going to go, oh my gosh. But I really don't think it's going to be this far away. But I keep saying 31-17 Chiefs. A lot of times I've said this 27-25 Chiefs.
I like your prediction, John Paul O'Keefe.
So John Gruden said 27-24.
J-Dog, same.
Eagles 29-25. 31-27 Eagles, huh? Ooh, okay. John Gruden said 27-24. I don't know if that's too far off. I think it might just be both teams in the 20s somewhere. I don't even know who's going to really be on top, but I'd really like to see 31-17. You know, because Anthony, I like your flag. Tell me about your flag in the background, bro.
I wanted to get a Bills Mafia flag, but then I was looking at the flags and I seen this one, and it was it had the American flag with the Bills logo and the stars, and then it had a big buffalo with the football, and
That's pretty boss, dude.
I wanted to be somewhat different. And I know this flag's probably all over Western New York somewhere as well. But this is flown. This is in my house. It was outside this earlier in the season when it started, and you've seen it. But I brought it in the house because it got tore up a little bit on one of the things on the side. So it's in my
That's
house
right.
now, and it's
That's
going to
the
be where it's
flag
at.
that you brought inside because it was all the
Yeah.
fucking neighborhood kitty cats were sharpening their claws on it. Huh?
Yeah, I love it too, man. That's my favorite. That's my flag, but I love it, man. You know, the American flag, it represents America. It represents my team. And I love it. It's as simple as
I
that.
dig it, bro. I dig it a lot, man. I like it that it's unique, man.
And then right
Like
next to it, right there, is my Marine Corps Eagle
fuck
Club and
yeah,
Anchor,
bro.
my
Fuck
placard that
yeah,
my buddy
bro.
Adam gave me.
The NBA.
Your father, the NBA, because I feel like the NBA trade deadline is being more talked about than the Super Bowl. That's what it seems like. Y'all follow,
Yeah,
not
but
your
who the
father.
fuck really watches that, dude? It gets pretty
Oh.
lame. I mean, you got like 9 months of a season. Are you fucking kidding me? By like month 4, I am bored as shit with the NBA, bro. Like, I'm not gonna go buy a WNBA ticket or nothing, but I would watch a WNFL.
That'd be
Think about
tits.
that. Did you say that'd be tits?
That would be tits.
I like titties. So yeah, let's do that. Remember when they had the lingerie league, dude? That was fucking awesome, man. I remember when I was younger watching the lingerie league, and I was like, "Oh, one day maybe I could meet a girl like that, and she'd actually say hi to me." Nope, not fucking once. Follow, not your father, Anthony.
I know. Jokic is with the Lakers.
He didn't know. He's gonna say he knew. He didn't know. He thought you were saying the NBA was your father.
Oh.
If you say NBA, I just automatically repel. Boring. I mean, there's no heroes like there used to be. It's all just like a whole bunch of guys about the same. There's no standouts, man. Kobe.
The last
I
standout was Kobe
mean,
Bryant, man. Rest in
LeBron.
peace, man. I love watching
LeBron.
Kobe
Like
Bryant. I hated
LeBron's
him at the same
fucking.
time.
LeBron's bad as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's hero ball that he plays out there, and he's just a fucking giant monster too. Like he could dunk on Shaquille. I mean,
I don't think he could dunk on Shaquille.
oh
Shaq?
really?
No.
Really, LeBron James?
No.
LeBron
Now I
James?
feel like the
You're
Super Bowl
right.
is a
He
traditional
would
thing for me.
sucker him towards him and throw it over his head and fucking make that shit, huh?
Right?
Man.
No, because Shaq punked out Greg Ostertag of the Utah Jazz. He smacked him in the final. Or was it in one of the games?
Ostertag was the worst
Not
player
it
on
was
that Kansas
Western
basketball
Conference.
team.
I think it was like
God
a Western
damn it, you
Conference.
guys are just gonna make me prove myself a fibber
Yes.
because I just said I don't know anything about the NBA. So Greg Ostertag was the worst player on that Kansas team, dude. When the Utah
Yes.
Jazz picked him up, my sister called me from college and went, "What the fuck are they doing?" He was the worst player on our team, and I was like, "I already know it's gonna be stupid, and then I'm gonna have to hear about basketball shit for 9 months." And then he got there and he sucked. He sucked only for one reason. Shaquille O'Neal walked up and slapped his ass, and instead of going, "You motherfucker," and he's just, I'm not like I'm about the size of Shaquille O'Neal's left leg, but I would run up and down him like a fucking gray squirrel on a tree and beat him up and down. Don't you put your fucking hands on me, right, Anthony? You would have. But Ostertag went, "Oh, I'm gonna tell my mommy," and ran off. Right? Fuck. If he would have turned around and went, "Pow," he would have owned Shaquille O'Neal for the rest of his goddamn career and would have been known as the new what was that big ass giant fucking guy's name from Utah?
Mark Eaton?
Mark Eaton. He would have been the new Mark Eaton. That's what they wanted. Oh god, I hate basketball, dude. It's so stupid.
I'm not watching the NBA Finals 7 games for the Super Bowl is like every year thing for me. I agree. And then
I got Monday off work because the guys know I plan on like literally puking by halftime. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed, and I don't mean angry.
yeah, you're a Bulls fan and was spoiled growing up watching Jordan and the team, and Rodman locked up Shaq like a few times.
Dude,
Rodman was a
Dennis Rodman was no
oh,
fucking shit, dude. That guy was a animal. So I don't
he
care
had
who you
no
were.
fear.
Oh man, he was not afraid of anybody. I don't care what kind of person you are. He would just be right there. Oh God, he was so fucking tough.
And he had a bad bitch too. God, he had a bad one.
I mean, Carmen Electra, bro. Like Dennis Rodman. That's Carmen Electra, bro.
Oh, hey, look, there's
What?
Desert Mike. Ugh.
There's Mike. The fuck you been doing, Mike? We've been here for hours, bro.
Puppy
The
Bowl,
Puppy Bowl? We
maybe
should stream the Puppy Bowl. When the fuck is that on?
early in the morning, I think.
Oh, god damn it. I don't know if I can wake up early. I'm gonna have to get my sleep for the Super Bowl, bro. Because if you're coming over with rum, and Mike might come over too. We might have to have Mike over here too. And then we could all just come out here and sit and stream the fucking bowl. And we'll go 3 chairs wide or something. I'll get two
Well,
really
hey,
short chairs, and then I'll boost this one way up really high and
if
shit.
you want to continue this, I'm gonna jump off here because I got to take care of. I got to get the kid to bed because she's got to get up early. She's got
Fucking
school tomorrow.
all right, brother. I love you, Anthony.
Yeah, but
See you,
hey,
bro.
well,
He said it. I guess I didn't wait. Good luck, J Dog, this weekend. Oh, Jean Paul O'Keefe. Oh, traitor. Traitor. This is gonna be a fun game this weekend, Jean Paul O'Keefe. For reals, brother. It's gonna be fun. Anthony's probably like pretending like he's taking care of his daughter right now, but like that kid's pretty smart. She knows what she's doing. And so he's probably just watching us wondering why he logged off. I'm glad you guys like Anthony so much. He's such a great dude. He really is. Ever since he got back from the Marine Corps, I just pester the shit out of the poor kid. it's it's fun. I told you he was here. I knew he would watch. That was pretty funny. A new girl you met recently. Wait a minute, boys. We got to talk about young love for a second here. Tell us about her, bro. Tell us about her, man. What's this new girl like? Does she like football too? Stop dissing Anthony. I never diss Anthony, dude. I, I never diss Anthony, bro. I will laugh because he said, "Okay, I gotta go," and so I kicked him out, and then he comes back. But I called that shit. Hey, gross. You took a bath for Anthony and everything. I know, man. Like as soon as you're all cleaned up and you finally come in, Anthony splits right away. What's up, dude? Did you text him on the side and be like, "Come over to my house. I got rum or something"? She's really cool, but she doesn't watch much sports. I mean, girls don't really understand boys and boy things a lot. So what you got to do, what I found with my wife of 20 years is enjoy that they enjoy other things that are not your things. So like when she goes, "Oh, we're going to go do this, me and the girls or whatever." Cool, baby. Cool, baby. Have fun. Have fun with your friends and stuff. Um it just makes it so much better because then you can have your thing and they can have their thing. Like I think the worst thing that ever happened to me was one time I was with a girl and she's like, "Where are you going?" And I said, "I'm gonna go play motorcycles with my friends and we're gonna drink and we're gonna go camping and we're gonna be heathens and stuff and be silly and shit party around a fire all night, right?" And she goes, "I love all that stuff." So I took her along. And then after, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, she says, "Where you think you're going?" And I was like, "I was gonna go play motorcycles with my friends and go drink and be silly and go camping and jump around a fire and stuff." And then she was like, "No, you're not." And I was like, Yeah, I am. This probably isn't going to work, you know? So you have to be able to enjoy what they do and let them do it, and vice versa. It is a good balance, bro. It really is, John Paul O'Keefe. Heck yeah, man. Ah, J Dog. What has this become? Where's Anthony? So I understand he's got stuff going on. He's back to work with his engineering, electrical engineering stuff, and he's got to be doing his thing, bro. One that likes to do what you do, and and one that likes, yeah, you get one of each, huh, Mike? Hey, get one of each? That sounds like a fucking terrible recipe, bro. you, you never been caught before, huh? What one of my favorite quotes from anyone ever to have lived has got to be Ron White, the comedian, when he said, "If you only fuck your wife, you can't get caught." How's that sound? What one of the best quotes that any dude has ever said to another dude or other dudes. If you're only with your woman, you can't get caught. Doesn't that sound like the perfect storm, right? So make sure you really love her and stuff, man. Don't sign up too early. I've got what you call the Jamie plan. If you can put up with this big idiot that is Jamie for 5 years, maybe we can begin negotiations. But that, I guess that really didn't work with my wife because right at the 5 year day, I was in a tuxedo. So I think she begun negotiations a little early. Hmm. Yeah, I think she sneaked up on me there. I think she had me so brainwashed by 4 years, 11 months, and like 23 days that I was just like, oh, tuxedo, huh? Paint your wagon. That's a good reference too. I love that show. Dude, I got myself a keeper. We've been together for a long time. Um, she's mean as a fucking rattlesnake. I gotta tell you that right now. You do not want to piss around with that lady. That's why I'm out in the garage. That's why these are all called garage days. She doesn't allow me to smoke in the house. It's my fucking house. She does allow me to play motorcycles with my friends if I want to. She does allow me to go to the pub and hang out if I want to, but she needs to go with me because I have a bad habit of getting into how can I put this? Squirrely situations. I used to not be super nice, you know, and then I needed her around for kind of a voice of reason. So for probably, look, the girl fought at Sturgis at the Busted Knuckle, and we're not much different. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, I need her around to basically keep me out of squirrely situations. She's a good one. It took a while for a girl to stop a meathead like me. MVP, 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 MVP. Anthony, darn right, buddy. Josh Allen deserved it, bro. So Jean Paul O'Keefe, Sturgis is a lot different these days. These days, it looks like a whole bunch of Harleys with a whole bunch of people walking around with bags full of goods like outside of a Walmart. It's fucking retarded. Girls can't show boobies no more because they'll get a ticket. Are you fucking kidding me? It's Sturgis. It's I don't even go anymore. I mean, these years I don't go. I used to go. It used to be a lot of fun. Go down to Buffalo Chip, get a camp a spot next to the Hell's Angels or whoever, and actually have a good time, right? And then now, I mean, the clubs don't go down there and have good times anymore because it's all a whole bunch of like Walmart shoppers and guys that just got bikes and they're the road hogs or whatever, you know. It's like a whole different situation. If a girl shows her boobies at Sturgis, she gets put in a fucking tank. She used to get applause, and people would chuck money at her. The fuck is going on with bikers? You know, I mean, why are there cops around there anymore? You know, I mean, let them have fun as long as they're not being jackasses. You know, there was a couple of big rallies that just made it change. Just made it change. You can find the good wholesome rallies still, but you got to go to the smaller ones because that's where the fun still is. Um, there's some groups around that still have good fun little small get-togethers where maybe there's only 200 people, but you get 20,000, 30,000. I mean, then they hire 20,000 cops to watch 30,000 people, and it's terrible, dude. It's not the way it used to be, you know. It was just different when I was a kid. Yes, small rallies are better. West Desert Mike, we go to those. I mean, there's a difference because like if you go to Street Vibrations in there in Nevada, where's that at? Sparks, Reno Sparks, right? So if you go to Street Vibrations and you go to the spring one, yeah, man. I mean, there's clubs there, but nobody's like shooting each other or nothing. You go to the fall one, well, fuck, 4 people got shot. I don't want to go to that one. I'll go to the small one earlier, you know? Like, can't we just go and just drink beer and high five and look at some titties? What the fuck have bikers become, you know? I wish they allowed titties in football because I was watching the game the other day and there was some hot chicks in the crowd. Don't tell the wife I said that. She's probably listening. Panguitch is good, bro. Yeah. I gotta start reading the chat some more. I did get to go to Bethel Woods for Woodstock reunion, huh? Whoa, so that was yeah, I remember when that happened too. Nice. That would have been a fun trip, dude. That would have been a fun trip. One time, me and a couple of fellows rode like 800 miles to go to a barbecue. And they had this barbecue in Colorado at this little ghost town. And it turned out we were riding into something we didn't expect because it was all of the people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s that used to have bands, like traveling country western bands that used to tour Colorado area, Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, you know, Wyoming, Utah. So it was all these old band members. And so they let us three stay in the jail. It was a ghost town, bro. And so there was literally an old jailhouse. And so we just parked our bikes like you would horses out in front of the rail. I actually went and tied a strap around my handlebars and put it over the rail and wrapped it because that was funny. So there was the blacksmith shop was a generator with a band, like a stage for the band. There was a bar and it was literally a bar and there was like an old billiards table. um then upstairs, the whorehouse that was upstairs was actually like like a whole bunch of really nice beds for a hotel room for like a group to go stay in. Above the blacksmith shop, there was another giant, like 6 bed hotel room. The Where we stayed was the jail. There was only the 3 cots, so we just rolled our back sleeping apparel out on it. And I mean, there was like lizards crawling through the cracks in the walls on the floor and shit, dude. It was neat. And then we just partied with a whole bunch of really old band members. I think all of us were in our 40s somewhere at the time, so probably 15 years ago for me. And we just partied with a bunch of like 85-year-old band members. I had a pint of whiskey, and this little old man seen me take a swig, and he just sneaks up to me and he goes, "Hey, can I get some of that whiskey?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." He said, "Don't tell my wife," and chugged the whole fucking thing. I was like, "Dude, that was all I had." So we had to find a sober driver to take us into town and get more whiskeys. And it was like a 30-minute ride over shit roads to even get to near where a paved road was to get us to town to get some fucking whiskey. So we got back about like 9. And then the old guy comes running up to me again. Yeah, I gave him his pint. I just brought him one. I wasn't gonna just share anymore with that guy. It was super fun, Jean Paul O'Keefe. So there was like a buffet set out. Let's see, there was they wanted us to put our bikes in the barn like it was the animal stock would go and stuff. They thought that was funny, but I thought it was funnier to tie them up out front of the jail. And it was literally like it was like a Clint Eastwood movie or something where you'd walk down the middle of the street, and by each one of these buildings kind of had like places for people to stay. And I gotta tell you, what I can't remember what the ranch was called. Like the something Coyote. I don't remember, but it was outside of Gunnison, Colorado. And I gotta tell you, man, it was probably the coolest 800 mile ride I ever went on for a barbecue. We stayed, and then we just stayed the next day and night. And my buddy was so he was on his, what did he have? He had Street Glide. I was on my Heritage, and my other bro was on his Road King. So we ride in there, and my bro on his Road King was a cowboy poet, and he had really good cowboy poetry. And so the old people thought he was novel as shit and let him get up on stage and do cowboy poetry for people. I mean, it was boring as fuck. Nobody wanted to talk football. They just wanted to talk old school, like country western music and stuff. But that was cool in its own way. Me and an old feller, we took off for a hike to go smoke and have beers and bullshit. And we found an old broke down pickup out on the property, and it was an old flatbed Ford, like from the 30s, right? And so we climbed in it and we sat down in the seat and we were so drunk. We sat and we talked about how in the 30s we could have had a business with that thing hauling stuff to places. And then all of a sudden, like 5 people show up. Hey, what are you guys doing? And we're like, we're just sitting here in this cool old 1930s flatbed, broke down ass piece of junk on the back of the property, talking about how cool it would have been to have one of these. And man, it went off pretty soon. Like literally half of the party, we had geriatrics everywhere talking about this pickup. And so me and the feller, we climbed up out of it because it was just rusty. We were sitting on like rotten dead springs and stuff, right? So we climb up out of it and we just take off walking through the desert. and all these old people were trying to follow us and see, like, because they thought that was pretty neat. We were just sitting there by ourselves, drinking a couple of beers, having a cigarette in this old truck. And then I don't remember where we went. I think we went and hid out in the bar, and pretty soon there's just a shit ton of people in the bar, man. It was so much fun. It was a really good time. Cowboy poetry is pretty cool, man. I mean, until I met Matt, I didn't know really like people really did that shit. But Matt's the kind of guy that literally in his, I'm from Nebraska. I lived in Kansas through school and stuff. And so Midwest all the way. I mean, we still had coyotes in town and shit. I mean, but when I met Matt, he was from out west farther, and he was one of the guys. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but there's these little old wagons that look like a covered wagon, but they're kind of aluminum. They got like a heater, like a wood burning stove in them, and then they'll just be parked out there on the plains with a whole shitload of sheep or something like that. And Matt used to do that. He'd go and like just sit out there for months and months at a time and raise a herd of sheep in one of those little fucking wagons, right? And so he would sit and write cowboy poetry, and he wrote really neat stuff. And he wrote cowboy poetry for a couple of our friends that passed away too. Like this is what we do, man. This is kind of stuff I'm into. So if you guys like cool shit like that, I will fly to where you're at, but you got to show me something cool. Give me a story that I can take to my grave with me. That's what we're after. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. Me and West Desert Mike used to go out in the middle of goddamn nowhere and stay there for weeks or whatever at a time. And there was foxes and coyotes and crows and shit. And we had animal friends out there, like for reals. Watch some of my other videos, you'll see it, dude. I had little animal friends out there that would come out and just hang out for a week and then disappear and shit. But they weren't afraid of humans because we didn't really shoot at them. I mean, we shot at targets a lot and we hit each other with fucking swords and stuff. You know what, John Paul O'Keefe? I will buy you a beer if we ever meet. That's a fact. That's a fact. You just come up to me and you say, Jamie, I am John Paul O'Keefe. And I will say, you are coming with us. And then we will go have a night. I'll buy dinner and everything, bro. For real. I like you, man. Liked you for years so far. Yeah, man. And hopefully one day we can grow big enough where we can do meetups and stuff. Like shit. Maybe we'll all go to Vegas and watch a Bills Raiders game or something cool like that. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I mean, I'm down for that. Vegas is just down the hill from us. Um, Anthony wants to go to a Bills game, and I told him let's do it this coming year. So maybe we could meet at the Bills game, bro. That sounds good. I'm still buying beers, so you know we'll get pissed, and I don't mean angry. Yeah, so for real, it was like 4 years ago, huh? Dude, I love Richie, man. I've been supporting him since he couldn't even grow facial hair. And now look at him, bro. He was doing this, right? And then he took that all the way to being like, I got NFL credentials and I get to meet all of Jamie's players. And I'm like, God damn it. Why won't you take me along with you? So I guess I started this uh basically because Richie was my inspiration, man. I watched that kid and I liked him and he had good loyalty, you know, the way you Bills fans are and stuff. And so I just was like, might be kind of fun if me and Anthony could go try to do this. And we did a couple of shows with Richie and stuff. And I've always been doing videos and posting them like for years and stuff. On my Facebook thing, I did it before this, but that shit's depressing. That you can go literally video by video back in time and watch me lose my best friend. And that's what made me quit doing the Facebook because I can't, I haven't been on Facebook for years until somebody sent me a little clip and it took me to my thing and there was a video of me and my bro Chris. And when Chris passed away, it destroyed me, bro. That's why I quit surveying land. That's why I quit taking government contracts. And that's why I do construction now. Because it's easier for me to sit inside of a big machine and forget about all the people I lost, you know? And then I'll just make sure that everybody around me is safe and I'm just basically a drone. I'm tired of doing math. I'm too old to pick up the heavy shit. And so I just want to have fun, man. I got about 6 years till I can retire. And so I figure if we can have fun like this, it'll give me something good to talk about with the guys in the retirement home. Because my kids are gonna fucking throw me one of those just as soon as they can. Landscaping is a skill, dude. You guys are artists for real. I mean, I can build a bitch and rock wall. Uh, I can dig a straight trench and stuff. But when it comes down to the artwork that goes on someone's property so that they are happy with it. God damn, I can't imagine having homeowners there all the time. Huh, Mike? Imagine having homeowners there every day while you're trying to get shit done. It's just like I don't want anybody around that owns the property. I'll just stop working and stare at you until you leave. Fuck. Where in Colorado, bro? Where are you at? Because I will come and meet you. I'm not kidding. Why? Like we're right next door. Me and Anthony are in Utah. Like I moved out west when I left the Midwest, you know, and I just went a little bit. You're right near Denver. Okay, cool. I got lots of bros in Denver. Next time I come, we're gonna do a meetup. I'm going to do a live stream, and when you come on it, I'll be like, dude, heading to Colorado on this day, and then the next live stream, I'm gonna say, where are we gonna meet? And then we're gonna meet up, and we're gonna have some fun, dude. Casa Bonita. I heard the boys from South Park bought it back. Let's go to Casa Bonita. I love that place. I took the little wifey there one time, long time ago. Oh my gosh. Is that true that the boys from South Park bought Casa Bonita back? Because that would be a hoot for me. I know they just made it awesome too. Casa Bonita. Yeah, buddy. I'm down. Next time I'm in Colorado, I swear to God, I'm going to do a live stream before I go there. And I'm going to be like, John Paul O'Keefe, you are meeting me at Casa Bonita and like get on here and tell me what time you're available and I will buy dinner, bro. Heck yes. How much fun. Good rides in Colorado? You're damn right there's good rides in Colorado. You know what I like is over by Colorado Springs, what's that little gambling town? What do they call it? Like Silver something, Silver City, or I don't remember what that little gambling town that's just through the hills from Colorado Springs. That was a fun little spot. Now, you can't really gamble properly because they have like a $5 limit on everything. But it was a cute, quaint little town. It was where they found that big so one time a long time ago they found this big cavern that was just filled with these giant pillars of silver. And I love silver. And what was that town called, dude? Cripple Creek. Oh, is that it? Cripple Creek. Oh, yeah, Cripple Creek. She takes me, she sends me. If I spring a leak, she mends me. I don't have to speak. She depends me or defends me. That's right. A trucker's dream. If I ever did see one. Was that the band? Was that the band that did Cripple Creek? Who sang Cripple Creek, boys? Oh my gosh. Is that Cripple Creek? I thought it was it might be Cripple Creek. I think it was the band that did that song. They also did The Wait, right? It was the band? They also did The Wait about that one chick that was going around Hollywood just having sex with everybody. I don't remember her name either, but the band was pretty boss, dude. That's good old biker music right there, man. The Wait. Want to have a good listen, check out a song called The Wait. Yeah, take the weight and put the weight on me. Yeah, dude. What a fun night, you guys. I'm glad everybody showed up for this. It's 10 o'clock and I gotta go work tomorrow. And I'm not done drinking beer, but I'm gonna have to save some of my stamina for Sunday because that's gonna be exciting. I love you guys. I'm gonna sign off like real quick. Anything last minute you want to talk about, I'll give you just a minute longer. Throw me something in the chat. Let's do something fun real quick, or I'm just gonna say goodnight. That's what Mike said. Night, Jean Paul O'Keefe. Enjoy Denver, bro. First time I ever bought legal weed was in that town. Not supposed to say that on the interwebs, but that's a fact. It was quite a while ago. The rum is almost gone. Well, you're gonna have to get some rum for this weekend, Mike, if you're gonna come over. So nice, John Paul O'Keefe. You're close to Denver. Um, I'd say 80% of the population in that area. All right, boys, I'm gonna head out. Much love and much respect, and thanks for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are slaying me. All right, guys, I'm gonna split. Much love and much respect. Ride safe. Don't go fast and take chances unless you have to. Bye, boys.